Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the U Idaho Esports channel. We are back with a very special game today.
Yes.
We have our CS2 team competing in the Regents Challengers League for not only any normal game, but for their national championship game
Yes.
grand finale.
Yes, indeed. We are playing New Mexico State today. The big twist on this matchup is these teams both went 4-1 in the season. New Mexico State in the regular season lost to Triton's Gold, where the Vandals lost to New Mexico State themselves. So we lost 2-1 against them in the regular season, and now we have the rematch in grand finals.
And this rematch kind of means a lot to our Vandals.
Yeah.
Last semester, they are the reigning champions of this exact same league, taking first place, going undefeated?
Yes, they did go undefeated in the regular season, and then they won out through playoffs, taking first place. So, defending their title, defending their championship. So it'll be a close game today. I'm kind of excited to see how they play. It is a best of 5, so make sure you have your snacks and your drinks ready. It's going to be a long stream, a minimum of 3 maps needed for either team to take home the win today.
I don't know really how the other team is looking for New Mexico State, but it was a Game 3 decider map. I believe we
Yes.
lost Inferno and Nuke.
Yes,
Do we know what map 3 was for that one?
Nuke was map 3. I can't remember if it was map 2 was Ancient or Dust 2, but it was one of the two, I think. Um, looks like our guys are getting warmed up a little bit, joining into a retake server. It looks like, but yeah, going down the list, we have Loafcat, Audi, Saber 2K, Chips, and Pabo. If you've tuned into our normal Wednesday streams, this may be a little bit of a different lineup. This is our kind of secondary roster for our Regents League. We did play in NECC, which are the ones we've been streaming. That roster includes Lalu and MD. But for Regents, we are giving our subs, Chips, and Pabo a little bit more love. So it is the same core of Loafcat, Audi, and Saber 2K, along with our 2 subs. So it's definitely a tighter matchups for all of these games. A couple of the teams we've played, we've gone game 3. It looked like when I was looking at New Mexico State as well, they went a lot of game 3s as well. So a lot of close games, and it's going to really test the map pool of the Vandals here.
Yeah, we also have almost an identical team as last semester for this league with, I
Yep.
believe, only one change.
Yeah, the only change being Pabo added to the roster instead of Ferrix. So, yeah, and they play very similarly. Very similar roles, very similar play styles. So, kind
Very
of just
heavy,
slotted right in.
very heavy on the entry fragging and
Yeah,
kind of just rifling it down.
yeah, for sure. So, I think we will be getting into the game pretty quickly here, but as our players get warmed up, we can kind of talk about what we're going to see. So, as a breakdown for the season, the Vandals have really loved Dust 2. You know, it's probably one of the best maps in the pool. It's fun to play. It's fairly solved. You know, a lot of the strats are pretty similar. It's just when you throw them in. You know, when do you do your B execute? When do you do your mid to B kind of thing? Um, but Dust 2, 100% going to be seen today. Ancient, also probably going to be seen today. Inferno. These are maps that the Vandals have been enjoying throughout the season. And in this best of 5, if we'll see, I guess, if New Mexico decides to remove one of them. But I was talking to the team a little bit before, and they're trying to decide whether they go for their normal permaban of Mirage or if they remove the nuke against them. New Mexico kind of punished the nuke last time, so we're going to see what they decide to do. I don't know if we're going to have access to the map bans. It may just be kind of as it happens.
We might figure it out at probably a little bit into the first map.
Yeah.
But realistically, our team doesn't play a whole lot of Mirage in general.
Right.
I think they play it a little bit more than our teams have in the past, but
Yeah.
still probably one of the least played maps in general. But I think it would probably be wise since Mirage feels like it's just a CS map that everyone knows.
Yeah.
You can at least try and just out-frag, out-aim, out-gun, and get the win there. Nuke is very weird. Our Vandals don't really play that one at all.
Yeah.
And every time you ever see them play it, they don't feel happy about it. They're
Yeah.
upset when they play it, then they don't ever seem to really win it.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to the team a little bit beforehand. I didn't get the chance, but I think honestly what I'm expecting to see, and this is coming from the coach of the team. You know, I've sat behind them while they play most of these games. And my note for them would be don't overcomplicate it. You know, we have very strong individuals. You know, Loafcat and Audi both very high potential for pretty much winning rounds single handedly. So I want them to not overcomplicate it. I don't want them to do like we're gonna sit on T side. We're gonna do a default for the first minute and a half of the round and then try to late execute. That it's not gonna work. Somebody's gonna make a mistake and it's gonna kind of fumble. So they need to play a little bit more pacey. They need to play a little bit more pack CS. So if that's what they do, I think we have a very strong chance here today.
Yeah, I think that especially takes effect in the maps that we don't play
Yeah.
super often. I feel like if they sit there and try and overanalyze and come up with a play to execute like super strategically, it'll come back and bite them since the teams that are playing these maps, they know them fairly well and
Yeah.
know most plays. They got to try and catch them off guard and just kind of almost play sporadically in a lot of these
Yeah.
cases, but
For
just
sure.
playing together will be their best chance of taking these like random maps, Mirage, Nuke.
Yeah.
There's not many. Maybe Inferno's a toss-up map, but
Yeah, our Inferno's gotten pretty decent, honestly. Just the way that they play it, the way they run their T side, it's pretty like cut and paste. Like I can probably tell you what's going to happen every single round for their T side for Inferno. It's just going to be where they get a kill, where like what information is known, where utilities used. So it's pretty. They play pretty default. So it's really going to come down to how well everybody's playing today. If the Vandals are shooting, if they're hitting hard like they normally do, I think we can see a 3-0. That's honestly, I'm kind of hoping for it. It's going to be a long night if we don't. If we go 5 maps with overtimes, we're going to be here till 8 p.m.
yeah, as much as I love watching our team, a best of 5 going map
Yeah.
5 it's a lot of CS.
Yeah, and it's a long time to play. From experience playing 5 maps back to back to back, it gets very draining.
Yeah, once you get to those later rounds,
Man.
it's a lot of just brute forcing whoever can just stay locked in a little bit
Yeah.
longer than the other team.
Yeah, it's like seeing a very long, kind of long overtime games where once you hit to the round like 30, round 35, when you get like double, triple overtime, all of your strats are used. You're just kind of throwing it at the wall and seeing what sticks. But we did get a little bit of spoiler there
Yeah, I
from
saw
the overhead cam.
they're playing.
Nuke is going to be the first map of the pool of the best of 5 of the series.
I'm assuming New Mexico
Yeah.
had their first pick.
They were
took
seed
Nuke.
number 1 because they beat the Vandals going into regular season. So they had the first pick.
That would mean
which
we
was-
banned out Mirage then.
Yeah, we banned out Mirage. Not sure what they banned. Every other map in the pool, the Vandals have played. Anubis, they played last week in their NECC game. It was very close, third map decider, but they did end up losing on Anubis. Anubis is a very difficult map to play, being the most recent addition to the pool. A lot of people don't really know how to play it still, and it kind of just comes down to who's shooting better.
And Nuke and Anubis are like polar opposites of one another.
Yeah, Nuke very team play oriented, very like rotations need to be perfect. But as you go into Anubis, it's just kind of go, and then you see where the kills come through. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I think Nuke is going to be a great test to see where the Vandals are at today. It will be, it could be a stomp either way. You know, I'm assuming that NC or New Mexico State did pick Nuke. The Vandals get to pick side. It's not knife round until you get to map 5. So
Yeah.
it
You'll
will
likely
be,
see him on the CT side
Yeah.
then.
they will start CT side. Honestly, been playing Nuke a little bit recently, and it's kind of hard. Honestly, like the T side in CS2 is so punishing just because you're swinging into everybody and you're just winning duels. So it can kind of be punishing. And
If you're on T side, you get an 8-4. Great.
yeah, you're
Great.
looking great. It's so we'll see how their CT side looks. We'll see how New Mexico's utility looks as well. This is a map that utility is one of the most important ones for sure.
That is so true. If we win Nuke, I do think we take this 3-0.
I think it very well is possible.
Likely, if I'd put a prediction in, I think our team wins this series 3-1.
3-1. You think we lose Nuke?
Maybe.
I think
Maybe.
Nuke and Anubis are the biggest upset like potential for our team. We have the least experience on those 2 maps, assuming Anubis was not banned. I do not know what New Mexico State banned, so if we could figure that out, production, if that's possible. But
That's where I'd want to put my if it is to go 3-0, we win Nuke, but
Yeah.
Nuke is our most likely map we are going to lose.
yeah, for sure. I'm I'm curious. It looks like the lobby crashed.
Maybe
So
they were tricking us with Nuke.
yeah, maybe it was not supposed to be nuke. Maybe they were like, hey, wait, what's going on? We banned that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm excited for today. It's been a long time since we've casted CS together.
Yeah, we have not had the Weedle Sticks duo
Yeah,
in the casting booth in
it's been like
a
a year.
year plus.
Yeah, we've I mean, I've been casting CS a little bit with different people. Casted with Binkaloid, with Game Captain. I casted with Murphy at the start of the season. With Murphy Slaw. So yeah, we it's been an interesting CS season for streams, but
What a fitting comeback for our duo
yeah,
on the national championship.
for sure.
I'm really excited to see these guys play. Been watching them. We have like it's a lot of familiar faces. We even have Chips back from like the second
Yeah.
iteration of the team ever.
Yeah, Chips has been here for a long time supporting the CS program. You know, he was on one of the first iterations of the CS team alongside myself and I believe with you as well, right? Or was he did he come after?
I think he was after I had gotten off the team.
Yeah, but yeah, so he's been around a while. Yeah, and we're back into Nuke, so definitely going to be the first map of the series. But yeah, he's been around a while. You know, Pabo's first time being on a team here for the university, and I think he's been enjoying it. He's been enjoying the competition. He's been enjoying the strive to get better. The team pushing him to be a better version of himself, kind of thing. Saber 2K as well from last season, definitely putting up numbers. You know, he has his up and down. He has a very kind of a difficult role. He's a support player, so he's just kind of put wherever they need him. Um,
Yeah, Saber 2K has gotten a lot better
yeah,
since he started playing for us and with our team, and just seeing how much better he's gotten is makes me feel very good for our CS team's future.
yeah,
Because we have Audi and Lovecat who were with us last year and were on arguably the best iteration of the team we've ever had, and then had to take a bit of a step down in how
yeah,
highly ranked our team was due to graduations and new people coming in that weren't maybe as experienced.
right.
But they've kind of molded a team to work very well together, and just even people at slightly lower ranks, they're able to push them up into these roles where they need to kind of step up on their own,
Yeah,
as well as with the team, and they just overall makes everyone so much better.
for sure. And they're putting their teammates in spots where it's like, yeah, we need you guys to be making these entries. We need you guys to fight first because if you guys are able to pick up one or two kills, you know, then the rest of us can kind of win it out. So I think we're going to see a lot of clutch scenarios, especially on Nuke. It's going to come down to, I think, Loafcat a lot. I don't know the positions of what everybody's going to be playing. Obviously, we have some pretty default spots. Audi's going to be playing that A site floor probably. Wouldn't be surprised if we have Saber 2K or Loafcat, one of the two being in the ramp player. And then just kind of filling in everybody else.
Yeah, ramp, it's such a weird position to play. It feels like either a spot that is contested the entire game
Right.
or isn't touched once.
Yeah.
So that person you put there could be a very make or break for your entire series of winning your CT side.
For sure. If you have a weak link, I would expect a team, especially in grand finals, to be abusing that. You know, if it's a lone ramp defender or if it's the outside player, you know, I'm expecting a punish pick. So I think that is kind of the goal of New Mexico is to pick this nuke off rip and try to force it to a map that we're uncomfortable with. Um, and I don't hate it. You know, game recognized game.
Yeah, I think New Mexico is a good enough team to realize when they played us in this that it's a very uncomfortable map for our players. And it's just something we have to deal with.
Yeah, for sure. We do see a couple of chats coming in. Lalu, one of our varsity players for the NECC roster, saying Pablo's going to go crazy. This is one of his favorite maps for sure.
We actually also have Regent letting us know what the map pick is. It was New
Yes.
Mexico State's pick for Nuke, and Idaho picked Dust 2 as the second round.
Okay.
And then into the Anubis pick,
Anubis,
exactly how we thought it would be.
All right. So we have Overpass as the decider. So no Inferno. New Mexico State did ban out the Inferno, which is interesting. They did win it last time against us. I guess they just didn't want to test it again. So we will see the Dust 2 and Anubis are guaranteed in this best of 5. And then a possible what was that? So Overpass is the last map, Ancient as the fourth. So yeah, we'll see where we get to in this lineup. As the knife round concludes, the Vandals are going to be, I'm assuming, selecting CT side. Yep, there we go.
And if New Mexico had to pick 2 maps that are going to be the most uncomfortable that aren't banned yet, it's going to be Nuke and Anubis.
Yeah, they did go for the punish picks of the 2 maps that we are pretty much not comfortable with. We did remove the Mirage, but other than that, these are our bottom 2 maps. So we'll see how we do. But with the first round underway, have a little bit of utility by a couple of mollies for the side of the Vandals. We're looking to stop this A-rush, and that's exactly what's coming. Quick out to Squeaky, punishing Pabo immediately. Lovecat is able to pick up 1 before falling away. Just going to live a little bit longer. Audi as well from Mini. Taking down 1 more on the swing out. Both go down. The turnaround from Ja is able to pick up chips as well. Now it's just on to Audi, 1v3. Smoke in his face. Yeah, this is kind of an impossible retake. Let's see what he decides to do. He's just going to walk on through. Close Tetris player. Gets gushed by his teammate, actually. Information's there now. Trying to fight the player. It's Squeaky. A little bit scary. Down to 2 bullets. That's it. 1 bullet left. Has to reload. Yeah, okay. That new reload coming in. New magazine size. He had 0 bullets
I completely forgot
left.
that they have that going where you reload and it just takes out your mag entirely.
Yeah.
That's something that all players are just going to have to kind of get used to.
Yeah,
Is
for
that
sure.
an AK coming out round 2?
Round 2 and a PP Bison alongside it. The Vandals looking like they're going to keep the eco. They're not going to force into this second round. So
they're just going to try and get some picks here. It does look like those AKs did go away. Switching them out for a couple Galils.
Ooh, and New Mexico State does have the outside smokes. These are the new meta smokes, throwing 3 outside, making it a lot harder to blow them open and forcing the Vandals to kind of have to respect the outside pressure, but not respect in the lobby. All players pushing ramp room and everybody mowed down by the PP Bison. That is an ace.
Not even able to get 1 little trade there. That's very unlucky. That was probably a perfect gun to have in that situation of the whole team rushing you.
64 bullets in that PP Bison. Just able to mow everybody down with plenty of bullets to spare.
We were very likely to lose that round. Vandals are buying up now, getting rifles, getting util.
Yeah, prioritizing the util, that is important. We see Chips going down to an MP7, but I think he is our top HUT player, so it's not really too bad to be up close with that gun. Actually doubling over towards ramp alongside Saber 2K. Moving fast outside is New Mexico State there before the smokes are even up. Okay, now they're up. They can cross over to Secret. They are stomping it, so we'll see if Audi is able to hear it. Just walking out over. Oh, he's actually going to push lobby. There's a Nova here. Poof! Removed his head. Jeebus takes him down. Pablo gets the instant trade. Now at a 3v3. Low HP, though. As the site is flooded. Saber 2K is here alongside Lovecat. Molly at his feet. Going to have to delay a little bit longer. Both sides mollied, actually. Stuck in the back site. It is Ja. Third molly towards the ramp. Pablo is really going to have to make some moves here. He does get 1 before going down. That is huge with the HP advantage. And a smoke. No kit for the defuse here. Oh, backside. Lovecat does get the kill. And now they should know where he was. He got the kill on Pablo. Door swung open. Lovecat does get it. And there should be time for the defuse. Oh, very back and forth round. Very uncomfortable for the Vandals. And huge economy damage for New Mexico.
Yeah, that was a bit of a scary round there right at the end, especially with that smoke trying to go down.
Yeah.
Got caught out pretty much twice with it, but was luckily able to be traded.
No. Lovecat picked up the MP7. I think he thought it was an AK, and he picked up the MP7, losing his M4. He's just going to drop it back over and have to rebuy.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a damage to the bank that didn't need to happen. That hold there was pretty good, though, from Mexico. Used their util very well, keeping the Vandals stuck in ramp.
Yeah, an fourth round for New Mexico. Getting that bomb down every single round is going to really prioritize this buy to be pretty solid. Double ramp. Let's see if the they're prioritizing this double ramp. I wonder if their game plan is the heavy secret. Looks like Chips is making his way over. Could catch some players off guard. This outside pressure being the name of the game for New Mexico. Yeah, stomping down Secret. Chips might have 2 here. Oh, not able to get it. Ja gets the insta-kill. 3 down. Audi's going to be tested with SMP. Not going to get one, but insta-traded as well. And on the door swing, Pablo goes down. Now it's a 2v4. Saber is able to get one, but one more right where that came from. Jeebus with the op, and now it's all onto Loafcat. Yeah, another swing out from the door, and the Vandals are not ready for it. 3-1 start for New Mexico.
New Mexico is kind of playing just all over right now.
Yeah.
They're catching the Vandals off guard in just about every spot. They have a player going into lobby almost every single round.
For sure.
And it catches the Vandals off almost just about every single time.
Yeah.
That's going to really damage the bank of the Vandals after that round.
The lobby lurk is being very dangerous here for the Vandals. They're going down usually at least one player almost every single time. And just the outside pressure as well. The Vandals have to either decide to fight for it or just give it over. Right now it is the pistols, so not really going to... Just trying to see what they can get. Probably try to get a gun or two and try to save, but...
Yeah, they're playing it a little bit more passive than they did on their last save round. Do have the shotgun in the hands of Chips.
He's back over at Secret again. Crossing now, stomping it over. Loafcat is right behind him, so... Might be able to get the fight. Chips Molly out and... Not ready for that player to be there. Now Loafcat has picked up the Nova, moved up close, actually 5-7 in hand. Stomping back away, see if he pushes on this. He does get the insta headshot with the 5-7, so that is an AK given over. As Ramp Room falls. There was actually another kill that came through Saber 2K. Oh, a nice flick shot out onto Audi. But both players are down on this B side as New Mexico takes it. Loafcat does go down, and now it's just Pablo. P2K, that's all he's got, half HP.
Might try and get that AK.
Yeah, he's probably going to try to grab it, but the windows are broken open, and so is the door. See what he can get done. 40 HP. It's going to be... He probably dies to bomb anyway, even if he gets the rifle. He's just going to see if he can get any kills on the exit here. Spots one player. He's able to get one, but he's going to go down with bomb. 40 HP, no armor. He's going to die pretty much anywhere on the map, so...
Not leaving with nothing. Able to get one gun out of their hands, but they still have that op and AK.
Yeah, and the bank actually starting to build. See 5K on those players that lived and everyone else able to rebuy without any issues.
This is the exact opposite start you want to see with New Mexico on this T side. Getting those rounds on T side is, once you get them rolling, it really starts to build up, but
yeah,
it's just that start. So winning that pistol round and that buy round just really is snowballing.
Yeah, every other round the Vandals have to pull a save, so it's just able to build the bank count even more, and the round count just kind of gets away from you very quickly.
And New Mexico playing these very similar rounds, sticking outside and then playing passive on the inside.
Yeah. The op posted outside and now rocking it back, 4 players inside lobby. Looks like they actually have another player setting up smokes again for outside.
But it does look like they're switching up their game plan slightly on this round.
A lot more passive, expecting the Vandals to push. So far, not getting what they want. Pablo up close to Hut, though. Maybe trying to play just a little bit of an awkward spot where they're not expecting him. As the A hit comes in, nade in hand, gets the gun out just in time, but does get a dink, but not a kill. Audi and Saber 2K able to get one each, but Audi does go down at the Asia vent. Chips is actually able to pick one up outside, and the ramp push comes through. Oh, wait, I was actually Chips at the ramp. So Loafcat as well, picking up the lobby player, and now it's just the outside lurk. It looks like Saber 2K knows about it. He's holding that heaven push. Has to preempt it perfectly up at Mustang. He does, but Saber 2K a little bit quicker is able to get the headshot. And a good round win from the Vandals. 3 staying alive. That is going to award another bye into the next.
That was a very well-played round from the Vandals. They were actually getting their trades out properly that round.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were caught off guard a little bit at certain points. And I don't know what the information that came through to have Saber 2K know that was there, but...
They might have heard him stomping outside. Audi was at the vent, and he could have heard it on death cam, but... I was absolute cinema because Saber 2K has the op and he's the ramp player, so this may be part of the game plan. Loafcat feeling a little bit more uncomfortable with it, so
and it's looking like they're going towards this ramp.
There's 3 players here. Oh, not able to hit the first, but Chips is able to get one. Not able to hit the second either. But Loafcat's down. If they quick drop, they're not going to be ready for him to be there already. Oh yeah, knife out. Loafcat gets 2. There's not really much else New Mexico can do unless this happens. Mac 10 push. Pablo is able to get the trade. And now it's just the Nova. Oh, man. We miss our Nova gameplay.
We do miss the Nova.
Sitting in the ramp room. Vandals have bomb on ramp. Abo, ooh, a little bit dangerous here. Up close against the shotgun. Hits the headshot, though. Doesn't matter. And great round from the Vandals. Kind of lucky that the stack happened at ramp into the fast ramp hit.
Yeah, that was that was a stack stack there.
Yeah, I think Loafcat was planning on going secret, but just with how fast that ramp hit came in, he just stuck around. And they were not ready for a third player to be there.
Yeah, New Mexico did kind of buy down that round so they could buy this round. So they still have a fairly decent buy going into this.
AK's in a MAC-10. Some utility. Probably going to see another outside pressure here. They've been throwing these smokes every single time, and the Vandals have yet to really play for it. Not really nading them open, not really doing much outside, but quick outside now. Loafcat and Audi, both the people here to kind of fight it, but cross smokes come through. Information passed across. They're just stomping it. Not really much span damage. One bullet connects. Oh, but Loafcat right before the end is able to take one down. Audi dropped event already. Gonna have a fight on his hands, and he does get one. Last two players stuck at this double box. Yep, Saber2K is able to get one over towards control. Ooh, K-Day actually able to pick up Audi on an overextension. And Chips as well, giving him one, so this is how you lose this. 1 versus 5. Saber2K just holding with the op. Pabo is low in the side. Yeah, there it is.
Got a little scary there for a second.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
But you can notice that the Vandals are actually trying to read this New Mexico team. They're not just like letting these picks come through and leaving them unchallenged. We're hitting the rotates a lot quicker once we realize that they're showing presence, because they show their presence and they don't really just back off.
Yeah, they're kind of playing very quick. As soon as you see one, it's usually 3 or 4 of them. And finally, the Vandals catch a break. This is just Tech-9s and a Deagle on the side of New Mexico. Tied up 4-4. Fast upper hit. The Vandals may not be ready for this. Molly at the feet, but they're going right on through it. Stuck in the Molly for a little bit longer. Audi gets 2, but immediately gets his head removed. Loafcat doubles up as well. Now it's just the bomb planter. He does go down to Chips. So, a couple kills come through, but not too bad for the Vandals. And finally, a lead.
I would say I felt a little scared there at first once those Tech-9s and Deags, they can be deadly.
For sure.
I feel like the amount of times I've seen our Vandals lose to those when you go, it's a free round, and then next thing you know,
yep, it's
you're gone.
You know, I jinx it a little bit sometimes. I like to play the...
I didn't want to say anything when you said it, but I was just kind of letting it happen and hope it wouldn't bite us.
Yeah, we do see Jeebus here with the op again. He's been fighting outside a lot. I want to see him do something a little bit more aggressive. Maybe blow open Squeaky or fight towards ramp. But just the way that... Oh, it is fight towards ramp. Saber2K is going to be the challenge on this with the op. Op head-to-head does go down. So, free kill given over. Chips is doubled here. I don't know if they're going to be ready for the second player ramp. We have played it quite a few times, but... Secret control is offered over. Loafcat's actually re-aggressing, but there's 2 more players here. Shadow advantage. Does get the kill. Yeah, doesn't overplay his hand here. It is the op holding, so... Back up secret comes K-Day. Re-clearing a lot of space here and not much challenge. The Vandals have kind of hunkered down in these sites. Loafcat stuck in A site and Audi dropped vent. On that jiggle is going to drop the smoke. If he comes through, this should be a free kill given over. Unless they throw the utility in, so. Loafcat actually repositioned to close up to blue box. Blow smoke open. Perfect team play. Able to remove one more, and now it's a 2v4. Ooh, and the lobby push gets punished. Chips goes down. Stomping in through mini. This should be her. Oh, a nice shot out from Jeebus. Loafcat insta-trade. Oh, and steps are known. The Vandals know. Loafcat removes him. So 6-4.
That was a very well played round from the Vandals.
Yeah.
New Mexico, that was kind of the first time they've really aggressed and then just slowed down and played super passive, and the Vandals kind of countered it perfectly, playing as a team, using the util together, and just getting trades back and forth. Yeah,
this ramp pressure has kind of just been, like, dominating. I'm surprised New Mexico is not punishing it more. They're getting a pick almost every single time, and then the re-aggression through ramp from Chips, he's getting caught a lot of the time. He's pushing kind of without reason. He's just kind of taking the fight. We're just getting information in like a 5v2 or whatever. But we'll see if they are able to punish it here as we approach the end of the half. 2 more rounds, one of them being a full buy. AK's low utility, though. If the Vandals pick this up, it's going to be another weird force buy with Mac 10s. Oh, full spam, and gets the dink. Lovecat does get a kill, though, and the squeaky door swung open. Pablo as well. There's so many bullets being fired. Gush is going through the wall both ways. Now Pablo low. Both players low. Neither know. Trying to spam him down, and a second wallbang comes through. 3v3 now. HP advantage for the Vandals, but the A side's kind of given over, and Lovecat gets his head removed. Smoke into the heaven. Bomb plant's going to be given over. Saber 2K going to be retaking in with the op from heaven. And Chips making his way through mid. Just walking through, not ready for it. K-Day goes down. Coming into the site. Just up close, not even looking, still looking at heaven. Chips with a double kill, and now the last player, low HP. They just need to swing him together. Up close in the hut. Smoke. Oh my god. Smoke on the bomb now. Tap as well. He's holding. Spam coming through. He does get the kill. Now it's just Saber 2K. 7 HP. No, he does have a kit. Oh, and the spam coming through as well. The time is just getting away from them, though. The Vandals throwing this 2v1.
Yeah, definitely not a round you want to see lost right there. The Vandals kind of had it in the bag to win that one.
Yeah.
Your best bet probably was to just sit and stick that defuse yet again.
Yeah.
Once you lost that first player, it's kind of all that could have been done.
Yeah, Jeebus is frying right now. 17-7. Carrying his team on this. He's been the opera this whole time. And I believe he was the one that got the PP Bison ace as well early in the game. So definitely being a star for the team right now. Lovecat on the other side of things. I think it was 16 and 6 or something like that. So Lovecat with the op. Crossing outside. Oh, the nades. The nade smoke does kind of obscure vision for a minute, blowing the smoke open. Ooh, and the spam back. A little bit dangerous here, Lovecat. He is going to give it up, though. Kind of walk it back, play back, give over space. And an op spam, I think, through the smoke is able to pick up Tricky. Now running across. Oh, it is spotted. That's information. There is one, at least one secret. It is K-Day, up to his usual antics. And a smoke, well-timed smoke at the ramp room as 2 players approach. Do they decide to wait it out, or do they go through it? Chips does have a second smoke if he decides to chain it. Just sitting. Quiet.
Neither team wanted to give up anything here.
Oh, missing a little bit of the shots, but Lovecat not. Taking him down. Audi as well, taking one down. Pabo there as well. All of the Vandals just fighting in this ramp room. Pabo doubles up. Great half recovery from the Vandals. After winning, one of the first 5 rounds, able to close it out 7-5.
Yeah, 7-5's not the ideal thing you want to see on a nuke map, but being down 4-1, it's still something you got to be happy about.
Yeah. And as I said, the CT half on nuke is kind of brutal recently. I don't know why. But you're even seeing it in pro play where you're just like, Ts are just going up like 10-2 halves. It's kind of crazy.
Well, we'll see what our Vandals can do.
Ooh, getting a little timeout, actually. It's a tech pause. Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know what the issues are, but we'll see how long it takes. So that's been very tight so far. 7-5. I mean, definitely not comfortable for the Vandals.
No, definitely not. There's you can still see in a lot of these rounds that the Vandals are losing. They should have been round wins, and it's just simple mistakes that are catching them off guard and kind of giving these rounds away.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think it's something they can easily clean up, talking through, taking a little bit of time to just kind of slow down when they need to. They were doing that very well on CT side. They weren't over-aggressing when unneeded. It was just that those first starter rounds, New Mexico came out kind of guns blazing.
Yeah.
And the Vandals just weren't slowing them down fast enough.
Yeah, for sure. And then when you lose pistol and conversion and then you lose was it the 3rd round, or we won the 3rd round, lost the next, like it gets away from you very quickly, having to save rounds and then like save, then buy, then save, then buy. So it gets very difficult to chain rounds together. But towards the end of that half, the Vandals did recover. It seems like the tech pause has subsided. We are going to be getting into the second half of Nuke right now. I'm curious to see what the pistol round strat is for the Vandals. It looks like we got some outside smokes for the Vandals. Is it going to be outside pressure though? Loafcat jump spotting outside. Looks like ramp room is the goal for the rest of the Vandals, walking their way there, but it's a double stack for New Mexico. Tossed one outside smoke. Actually, it's kind of a lurk up smoke so they can funnel into mini. Spamming away a bit at the back garage. Oh, big garage. Oh, Saber 2K actually takes him down. Now the pop into the ramp room comes through. Jeebus having to fall away. These three of the Vandals just overwhelm him. Lovecat goes down. So, Jeebus is actually able to get one before he goes down as well. Saber 2K with the 2K in the round so far. And now a 3 versus 2. Drop vent. Did they hear it though? They did not. Tricky Vic is able to get Saber 2K. Remove him. Oh, and now it's just Audi. Taps away the first. Let's see, it's K-Day. Up against Audi. Yeah, just stomping around on the site. Perfect timing to take the fight. And easy little 3K for Audi.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a different pistol round than I feel like you normally see on Nuke.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the time it's such a weird map on T side that you just kind of almost want to get it over with and just rush a site with your team, but Vandals played it very spread out, a very default push across like the whole map.
Yeah, the thing with Nuke though on the T side is if you can get that first pistol round, you're almost guaranteed the second round as well. So being able to pick up 2 free rounds on T side is very crucial. So
no one drinks anything yet, but
yeah, up against the USPs, 1 Deagle and some dualies. The Vandals really kind of have to throw this one hard, but
you know us.
Yeah. It starts right here with a walk through the smoke. Whoa, Piggy sitting up close.
Vandals taking it really slow, showing no presence.
We shot a MAC 10, yeah.
They did.
They're just gonna speed it up.
Yep.
The element of surprise is gone, and already down on the spot or on the site is K-Day, and he just lets Chips walk by. He should be on his screen, but he's not. Loafcat does get the trade. Okay. See, and that's how you like to see it. Just bait your first teammate, let him clear it out, and Audi actually in the meantime picks up a 4K in the lobby.
Yeah, based off what we watched there, it looked a little bit scarier than it really was.
Yeah.
The rest of the team was kind of taking out the rest of New Mexico while we were watching that fight waiting to start.
It's kind of stressful. Anything but a USP. You know, if you have a 5-7 or something, very possible for a second or a third even.
Yeah, that was very good patience on the side of New Mexico, not immediately trying to get that kill.
Yeah. Also, good idea from the Vandals, just to kind of let Chips run in and see if there's anybody down there, which there was. So, able to get the immediate trade, and now into the gun rounds. It's like low utility for New Mexico. They have opted to go for mostly rifles. Couple of smokes. Tapping away through the smoke. Ooh, it's a ramp pop. And he's not playing a very good spot for it as they come through. Yeah, immediately going to go down. Loafcat gets one outside as well just to sell the fake. And he's down secret safely. He can just hold this rotation. Or not. Pig takes him down. And the flank coming in through lobby. This is a 4 versus 3. Very losable 4 versus 3. Especially when Saber 2K goes down. Does chip down K-Day down to 30 HP. Pablo going to be the next domino to fall. And now it's that 4 versus 3 is now transitioned to a 3 versus 2. Audi's able to pull one back, and now the lineup on the MAC-10 Chips gets nothing. It's got to be Audi again, and it's not. Ja, triple kill in the round. And the first gun round goes the way of New Mexico.
Yeah, very well played there from New Mexico.
Yeah.
Even when you're down, you just play it as a team. Slowly picked them off one by one.
Yeah, fighting back into it, the Vandals giving a lot of unnecessary fights there. Started with Loafcat outside, and then Saber 2K sitting in ramp room by himself, Pablo playing off on ramp as well. So just a lot of unnecessary duels giving over, especially when you have bomb plant down.
I'm also noticing a lot more, how much more punishing it is for these random smokes and wanting to spam through them.
Yeah.
With the new
sure.
clip update, you're running out of bullets a lot faster if you're trying to shoot through these smokes and get any picks off of them.
And another issue with that is, you know, the M1, the A1S, the M4 A1S actually got a nerf in bullets, so it actually lost a clip. It used to have 80 bullets in reserve along with the 20. Now it has 60, or technically 60 with the 3 mags. So and that's the primary rifle that most players use for CT side. So the A4 is actually actually got a buff, got an extra mag. So we'll see if players decide to pick up the A4 more often. But
we do have a mag in the hand of Jeebus.
Yeah, he's been loving his shotguns this match. Audi, 1-for-1 trade. Vandals playing it very slow. Oh, gonna walk right into the mag 7 and removed. Oh, and another one chips. Oh, on the swing, he's able to get him. And now fast into the ramp push. Just gonna drop down. Okay, they are. Thought they were gonna overcook it a little bit, go back heaven. But the lobby push, there's 2 players here. They pushed through outside, got a ton of information, but the Vandals are down on B. Pig is here as well. And now clearing it out. They hear the ramp stomp. Just going to isolate the spike pretty quickly. Chips trying to run it down. Audi is able to get one, but shot in the back from Tricky Vic. Yeah.
That is a bit of a tricky spot, you could say, to be in.
Yeah, for sure. They were not ready for Pig to be down there so quickly, and then they hear the vent stomping, so they try to fight him, but...
Pigeon.
Oh, is it Pigeon?
Yeah.
I just see Pig.
I'm pretty sure it's Pigeon.
Hold on,
Pigeon.
Observer, can we see that? It's blue on the side of New Mexico. Oh,
Guess not.
We'll see it at some point.
Pig or Pigeon?
We can call it Pigeon.
Pig. Good round either way.
Yeah.
It is a
full Glock round for the Vandals. Just gonna...
taking it really slow towards ramp, but probably gonna speed up here now.
Yeah, Pablo immediately removed by the op. The Vandals just kind of flooding into this. It is just Jeebus. If they can overwhelm him with this op, which it seems like they can, is able to get it. Not going to be given the plant, though, and at the door already. Payday is able to get one. Loafcat immediately gets another trade, but it's going to get very difficult here. 1 versus 3, no armor, no bomb plant. He does have a smoke. New Mexico has to just give him ones if he has any chance in this game, this round. Which they are. They are fighting from ramp room. Doesn't take the shot, though. Expecting a second player at ramp. Oh, and the spam coming through. The nade goes a little too deep. Jumping up on the box. Yeah, head removed. I think it is Pigeon. I see it now.
It's definitely Pigeon.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry, Mr. Pigeon. I thought it was Pig.
I would like to point out, we didn't get to see it from Loafcat's point of view, but that was technically like a 360 snipe right there.
Yeah, he was just like spinning around.
He ran across as he started getting spammed and just spun around in a circle and then domed him.
Fair enough. Well, that lead has dwindled very quickly for the Vandals, 9-8. They do get another bye round to try to fight for this lead some more, but Vandals have had a bit of a rough go of it with these.
I would also like to point out they didn't pick up the op on the side of New Mexico, unless they have it sitting on the ground.
Thank you, Regents. Pigeon eats pie. Okay. I can't read.
I know.
Everybody knows that about me. I just guess.
Fun fact. Sticks can't read.
Oh,
The trade does come
down.
through.
Vandals?
Even 4v4 now. Vandals taking it very slow outside. Looking like they're going to push in through to A site.
They're getting a lot of space. They're just walking out mini. It's just the A site player. As he swings into 3 players. Chips immediate headshot.
That's a free bomb plant.
Yeah. The Vandals have put so much pressure on B that New Mexico was expecting them to go down secret. But they don't. They just walk back in through mini. Flashed. Loafcat swings, takes down K-Day. Pitcher removes Chips, and now it's just Pigeon and Jeebus on this flank. Ooh, back turned. But Pigeon does go down. Now it's just Jeebus. Can he clutch out for his team? He has an idea of where the Vandals are, but he's playing in front sight. Oh, fast shot onto Audi, but Loafcat does swing in and get the trade.
A lot of these close rounds happen from a New Mexico player just kind of fragging out.
Yeah, for
a lot
sure.
of these wins are like 4Ks and 3Ks, and it's working out. So that means I guess the Vandals are just kind of getting a little overconfident in these takes and retakes.
Yeah. Oh, that's how. Okay. Free kill given over to Loafcat at the start of that round.
I still never saw if New Mexico had that op or not.
They did not in that last round.
I'm assuming they just couldn't find it after taking out Loafcat.
Oh, wait, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that.
We do have a MAC-10 in the hands of Chips.
Fast secret. Oh, my God. What a spray. Immediate gush into 99 damage. Whoa.
Leaving Pigeon on 1 HP. Tricky gets one for himself, but is traded out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate this. Walking back into the A side again. As Pablo gets one as well. That's just going to bolster this A attack even more as 2 players are already dropped. It's just K-Day on this top site, and he is so alone. The Vandals are actually wrapping heaven. It's going to be Loafcat on that hard flank.
Pinching this site from every single angle.
Yeah, he should have a back turn for free. It's just the Vandals have to wait. They have to wait a little bit longer. Pablo running in way too early. And the turnaround, K-Day gets a headshot. Make it a third. Oh my god. Okay, Audi. 1 versus 2. 1 HP on Pigeon still. Tap on the bomb. Jeebus does swing in and he gets the kill. That is an insane hold from K-Day.
Yeah, that is super unlucky there from Loafcat with the spray just not hitting at all. And K-Day with the clutch for his team.
Yeah. The Vandals overcooked that situation a bit too hard. They had plenty of time to work with. Loafcat had the flank. They just went too fast.
Yeah, that's one of those rounds you just can't give up. So free, hitting it from every single angle.
Yeah, now it's just pistols. This is going to be a tied game here. 10-10. Unless a miracle happens. Fast to the ramp again. This is a double hold from New Mexico. Up close right. Immediately removed. 2K, actually, that's all that happens. Pablo does get the trade. And dropping a second player down on the B site. If the Vandals decide to wrap and go up heaven, they have a chance in this. But nope, down into the B site where Ja already is holding.
It's all down to Saber. Has a rifle now, but this 3v1 is very difficult.
Oh, turning around and stomping. Not able to hit the shots.
Pretty expected round there. Tying up the game, though.
Yeah.
Not something you want to see if you are the Vandals. That lead dwindled very quickly.
Yep, this was a 7-5 half going into their T side. Now tied up 10-10. Gun round is going to decide who gets most likely match point first.
Yeah.
As the bank accounts have been bottomed out here for the side of the Vandals. Not a ton of money left on New Mexico side either. A little bit stuck there on your teammate as you go up the ladder. This utility from the Vandals is pretty solid. Throwing these cross smokes, throwing that smoke at Squeaky, just showing the lurk. Blowing your own smoke open is a little interesting. Chips. Ooh. Almost overstepped his bounds. Pigeons wanting to re-sign up for this fight. Audi does slip down vent. New Mexico does not know. Tricky Vic up close here. Audi does spot him out and just removes him immediately. Great lurk out through the B site. Pablo gets one as well. Loafcat walking back through. Is able to remove K-Day. Oh, the lobby push does bear fruits. JJ removes Loafcat. And now it's Jeebus and JJ into the 2v3.
Bomb has been planted.
Signing up for a fight early here. Chips. Oh, very close. Almost walked into the line of sight. Stomping over. They know for sure at least one here. And on that nade, they might know the second. Oh, Audi trying to fight it early. Gets a lot of damage. Both players knocked down to half. It's got to be Saber 2K and Chips. Stuck into the dark. Chips is able to get one. Rocking on a round. Yeah, Saber's also playing this great, but it doesn't matter when Chips gets the kills. He's just sitting, letting his teammate take the fights. They were just playing time there, and it worked out perfectly for the Vandals. 11-10 now. It is coming down to the wire on the first map of this series.
Yeah, the Vandals, you could tell, were not wanting to give up that round like they've given up a couple of these other retakes.
Yeah, they've been playing a little bit too aggressively, if you ask me. They've been giving over a lot of fights, so that was perfectly played. Just letting the bomb tick away. Big damage done from Audi, and Chip's able to pick up both kills there.
This is a bit of a weird buy for New Mexico.
Yeah, we got 2 of the French rifles coming out. The FAMAS in the hands of the CTs.
They're kind of just wanting to play to tie it up here.
And Jeebus feeling very confident. I mean, he's top fragging for his team, and he's just got Deagle armor. Kind of crazy. I would have dropped him over a rifle. He's been playing great. Oh, and Chips goes down to the spam early. All right, the Vandals have been usually losing one on this first fight every single time. A little bit of chip damage done, and he's able to get away. Jeebus lives to fight another day. Loafcat burns down Tricky Dick. Just trying to fight him even some more. Cross over to the left side. Pabo gets his head removed. Loafcat does pick up one. Now it's going to be Audi's turn. Does actually take down Jeebus eventually. 2v2. B-site is given over. They don't know that it's clear, but now they do. JJ on the flank. The other player up through the vents is able to remove Loafcat as well. Tied up again.
Very well played from New Mexico, even with the guns in the disadvantage. Played it very smart. That Ram player with the Deeg played it almost perfectly.
Yeah, he's just living for so long. The Vandals wanted to remove him, but honestly, I don't think it was necessary. They had so much space elsewhere, they could have just gone back A. But it is what it is, and now the Vandals have to play from behind. It's tied up, sure, but Mac 10s and Tech 9s.
Looking like they're going for it. They don't want to play for overtime.
Yeah, if they can secure this, which they have in the past, they've won a couple of these rounds where they are technically disadvantaged, but honestly, I wouldn't hate to see them do this outside into A pressure again. It's worked great for them before. Oh, and pushed up to Glaive. Tricky Vic, he's getting tricky with it. Is Loafcat going to be ready for it? It doesn't look like he is, but he is known to clear all these spots. Saber 2K does go down. Loafcat actually sneaks his way through to Mini, but fast flank. Tricky Vic should have this for free. Both Vandals going to be on his screen. Oh, actually sticking the bomb flank. Loafcat goes down, yep, from the flank. Pabo stuck in the smoke goes down as well. Beautiful round from New Mexico.
Yeah, that was going to put them onto match point for their map pick.
Yeah, match point up against a low buy.
A very, very low buy.
Yeah, it looks like Audi is the only player that can buy an AK and head armor. Pabo's going to go for the AK, no head armor. And it looks like actually Audi's going to go for utility instead. So
this is going to be a very hard round for the Vandals to win here and take it into overtime. But it's not impossible.
It starts right here. Last round of regulation, or the first map goes the way of New Mexico. Overlooks the little gap, and Tricky Vic doubles up. That is not how you want this round to start. All three players now remaining over towards the ramp room. Great nade onto Chips, half HP removed. Molly is a little bit too early there. Now the swing comes through. Audi is able to best the first. There is low HP on one of the New Mexico players. Clearing out through the control room. That is the first step of this. Tricky Vic up close to the door here. Oh, and Chip's not able to best him. Two players there up in his face. Actually, just one. I heard double bullets. I'm crazy. Now three players from the ramp retake. Just Pablo left. And that is Nuke going the way of New Mexico. That is the first map pick of New Mexico. But Jeebus playing insane. 129 ADR at the end of that map. He played great, and it really showed.
Yeah, respect to both teams. It was played very well on both ends. Vandals looking a little disheartened after that loss.
Yeah.
Really should have been one that they probably could have had in the bag. Just a few tricky rounds that they had let get away from them.
For sure. Very, very close rounds. Very, very back and forth. I mean, they had a really good, there was a few plays that definitely could have gone either way, and a lot of clutch rounds that just did not go the way of the Vandals. So,
yeah, really all it took was one of those rounds that the Vandals had given up, and this game could have been completely different.
For sure. Honestly, I think the turning point was that round where Pabo goes a little bit too quick out of hut. It was a free A site, just K-Day left, and he triples up and single-handedly wins their team the map. So,
yep, small little problems that can be worked on, get fixed, and hopefully the Vandals don't let it get them too down.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
was probably one of their weakest maps that there is, and it was the map pick of New Mexico.
Yeah,
and it ended 13-11. You can't really ask for a much better in terms of round differential here.
For sure. That's a tough map to start a best of 5 with as well. That's going to take a lot of pressure off of your shoulders, knowing that map, it's whatever. We're going into Dust 2 next, but we will be taking a short break right before, so we'll catch you guys back here in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
And we are back
Yes,
for
we are back.
another map
Yep.
of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, that was a tough round on Nuke, but that's the first map in a best of 5 series. We got a long way to go. We got Dust 2 starting up right now, actually. So, actually, I hear utility being thrown. I think
Yep.
we're in pistol round.
Yeah, pistol's already starting.
Fast into the B side. That's the end goal for New Mexico, and they've overrun our B players. Lowcat quick into the retake, though. Is able to remove 2 before the smoke goes down. And now the advantage suddenly flipped. Chips going through the door smoke. Does go down to Jeebus, but in the meantime, dropped into the backside. The rest of the Vandals are here. Oh, Chips goes down.
You hate to see the pistols just not hitting the
Yeah.
body.
Lowcat, 3K in the round, but not able to close it out. So
Kind of jumped into that one very quickly.
yeah, that was very fast. Straight into the pistol round, and it was already into the site. So
And don't be confused. Idaho is on the left side, not the right side.
yes.
That is a round win for New Mexico. Starting on their T side, and they ran it down very quickly.
Oh no, and the PP Bison's back. Back in the hands of Jeebus. He got an ace with it last time.
And they're
Oh man, long pressure. All 10 players are here. The Vandal's going to fight off this flashbang into the swing. The first one goes the way of the Vandals, but then the rest of the way, it is all New Mexico. Those MAC-10s just going to mow them all down.
That's about as good as you could have hoped for the Vandals.
Yeah.
Once that flash comes out, you don't see the kill feed popping up, and it's
Yeah. Got
Coulda-
that first one, but yeah, it was a little
yeah, it could have gone the way of the Vandals, but you take what you can get. That is an op coming out
third
for
round.
New Mexico.
Oh yeah, he's
No, they're
second
putting
guessing.
it, yeah, they're putting that away. Their team doesn't have quite the guns
Nope,
for it.
they're not.
Yep,
They
they're
dropped
giving it to K-Day. Alrighty. Guess we will see. Holding mid, nothing on the cross.
Oh, the
Gets
tag.
a tag. Oh,
Oh,
no.
Saber 2K playing this round from 26 HP. That's a bit unlucky.
Yeah, you don't want to start out like that.
As the utility flies in. Actually, Xbox smoke, not a mid-door smoke.
New Mexico
Lowcat can push through if he decides to.
taking a lot of mid control here.
Okay, spraying his entire mag. Lowcat is able to live his fight another day. And the Molly 2 delay on Cat. Two players here in the A site. Pabo, util in hand. Audi is able to get the first. The Loafcat burns out as well. Now Audi goes down. Pigeon doubles up pretty quickly here. Low HP though. Pabo is able to get one. Pigeon with the third kill from the MAC-10. And it's all Saber 2K. Low from the initial mid-cross.
Yeah, you don't want to be the one left in the clutch after getting tagged.
Just on the edge of the smoke, he does go down. That is a tough round to swallow for the Vandals. That is their first bye round going the way of New Mexico.
Kind of just losing gunfights on that one. Not a whole lot that can change. Loafcat getting a little bit unlucky, running out of ammo on that first engagement in mid doors.
Yeah, fighting him a little bit too quick there. He just spammed his clip to a guy running, and then up close, there's two more lower tons, so probably won't see him do that one again.
Probably going to be a fairly quick round with the
Again.
Vandals, trying to get some picks. And Saber, again, getting tagged through mid-door.
All right. We'll see if they learned from their mistakes. I've talked to them about this before. Pabo up close. He's going to get the nade damage, but 5-7. Oh, that got past him. It's one, but that is all the Vandals get, is that one kill on the B site.
Better than nothing.
That is better than nothing.
We take our one. Anything is better than nothing with a 4-0 round disadvantage.
All right, we're going to see if they took my note or if they're actually just going to continue on what they normally do. I will say it if they actually do it, because I don't want to spoil their strats, but
I think I know what it is you are talking about. Yep.
there it is.
Giving it a go, peeking and fighting that op in mid doors. Loafcat takes it.
Oh, running back through the molly. JJ takes half damage, but the lineup, Audi does take him down eventually. And he signs up for the other one, actually doubles down. And now a 3v2. Audi's low. Loafcat had the initial engagement with the op, but it is just crazy timing caught by Jeebus. He's just walked out. It is just Saber 2K alone on an island over on the B site. Loafcat's actually covering. He was holding Cat. He dropped down, takes down Jeebus. It's just K-Day with the op. So the Vandals are giving him ones though. Loafcat is posted at this mid door. This is going to be the fight we see right now. Oh, smoke in the face. Loafcat does have has a nade to blow into the B site. I think Saber 2K just jump spotted him.
Traded up the op for an AK. Walks back out through mid doors.
Audi on the push. He's taps him away. Yeah. So my note for them before on this, because they had a match where the player was just spamming him suicide every single time. And I told him, just fight him. If he's constantly going for it, if he's constantly hitting tags, he's going to keep doing it. So show him that it's not safe to do that. Fight him with the op. That's exactly what they do.
I'm glad Loafcat showed the confidence in that fight early on instead of letting them just be bullied the rest of this half.
Yeah, because they got, what, 2 tags the first 2 rounds they had an op, so.
Yeah, it wasn't looking good for Saber 2K.
All right, into the long engagement. Ollie at the feed. They're forced to come out. Pabo spams down Jeebus. That was the front runner of Nuke down early.
Not the way you want to start the round if you are New Mexico. Looks like they're rotating towards B fairly quickly.
Loafcat tried to play in front of that smoke, and he does whiff the flick shot, but
Saber does get the pick while they push out, but is traded.
spam doesn't quite land onto JJ. The quick flash into the B site. He's AFK. As Audi comes through the smoke, he doubles down, and now it's just Tricky Vic. He was on this weird flank through Cat. He does catch off Pabo, but now he has to retake the B site as a T.
Yeah, very, very weird what just happened there.
Yeah, as the resmoke comes in. Oh, fighting before it. Chips does take half damage from that, but now he has to walk through a smoke. Audi's got nades in hand. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is pretty much a done round. Tricky Vic has to pull out some crazy tricks for this to go his way.
That's what he's known for.
He's got a hard 180 degree here. Audi going to be the first one, and then Loafcat right back in the backside. Gets the wrong way. Ooh, almost turned on him.
Audi still almost gave him the fight and gave him a chance, but not a whole lot you can do there, having to push into that site alone.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't like how the Vandals are playing this. Saber 2K has been tasked with the entire left side of the map. Loafcat's been playing towards Cat with the op pretty like the last round, so it's really just been Saber 2K. If they come anywhere near B, it's just you. Looks like this round, Loafcat is going to be picking mid again, but there's no challenge, so he will be towards the B side to support.
A little bit of a weird buy with some SMGs and rifles for New Mexico. Still figuring out their buy and spawn right now.
Yeah.
A little bit of a slow start. Chips, a little bit of aggression.
Yeah, we might see a late long pop. That's kind of what it's looking like. Bomb is leaned over there. See if Chips decides to resmoke or if he just plays his position. Walked out through the mid doors again. Loafcat, he does have the angle with this op. Oh, and he does remove Jeebus early, but fast up to this mid to be. Not going to be ready for him to be this close. Yeah, it does go down. Now it's just Saber 2K. Stuck in at the closet. Support from CT. Pablo does take down JJ. His teammates buying him a little bit more time on the mid push. KD going to re-clear it. Chips does go down, and so does Saber 2K. 4v3 flipped on its head now. B side given over. His position's known. Pablo is able to remove him, but Audi goes down at the same time. So it's 2 versus 1. B side kind of crumbling. He has to get a move on here. Has to go off this bomb plant. The timing's missed. Trying to throw a flashbang, and it doesn't go even far enough. You can see the panic with his nades. Molly goes too deep, and KD just on the edge of the smoke. Does take him down. He really, that's a tough retake to be in. You just had to push through door when that bomb plant came through.
Yeah, kind of a round that just fell apart, giving up that mid control.
Yeah, that's the second time they've just walked out mid for free. The Vandals should recognize that this is happening, but they have to counter it in some way.
Yeah, fully caught Loafcat off guard, even after getting that pick. The Vandals played it fairly well in terms of trying to retake that round with the support through CT, but just wasn't enough.
Looks like going to be more cat pressure on this, but fast long is the name of the game for New Mexico. Out. The molly misses, but it does still do a little bit of damage. Stuck into the car, it is Chips. He throws a nade, gives over his position, now just getting spammed away at. He has to take a fight. Molly at his feet, he has to fight now, or he just burns alive. 2, 3 New Mexico players just running up. Loafcat is able to get one, but he's blind. Has to take a minute, wipe his eyes, but Save Me Jeebus does take him down with the op. Now Audi up close as well, spam down. Pablo and Saber 2K combined for a 2. Oh, it's Pablo again. Now it's just a 2 versus 1. Save Me Jeebus up with the op. He's able to remove one and back around. Takes down Saber 2K.
Great shots from the op.
Yeah.
Looked like kind of a lost round for the Vandals off rip, and then brought it kind of back into looking like they had it. Just a not going against that op. Kind of a weird spot. Vandals now kind of just in a weird buy.
Yeah, low buy. Not really much he can do here. The op is going to pick suicide just based on the spawn here. So we're going to see if he gets another tag. That's actually pushing mid. This information should be calmed across. Jeebus should have seen it, and Jaw's looking for it. On the swing, Pablo does get the kill. 1-for-1 trade. You take that all day. Howdy as well. So now man advantage for the Vandals. Given away by Saber 2K up in upper tons. Is the bomb spotted though, I believe. Pressure in mid though is going to make the Vandals stick around a little bit longer. Stomping on the catwalk. Howdy's just sitting. He's super alone. Actually, I lied. Pablo's got contact here. Worried about the upper tons, though. There was one player there earlier. Flash out through the long doors. Chips is playing a very precarious angle. Just fighting long with the P2K. Swinging wide, and he does go down. It's going to be Audi. He's up close on site. He got spammed down last round in this exact position. But he may go overlooked with the 5-7 in hand, especially if Pablo's taking the fight early. Spamming away, not able to get him. Now it's got to be Audi versus 3. 5-7 in hand, up close. Cleared away by the op, but he does take the first. Not able to hit the shots onto Pigeon up close. So, close round comes down from the pistols, but 7-2 is the lead for New Mexico. This T-side they're starting to run away with it.
Yeah, for that being a pistol round, Vandals played it pretty good, getting a lot of picks. It was just a questionable play there from Chips, trying to take that long fight with just the pistol.
Yeah, definitely not putting himself in a spot to win that round.
The op is back in the hand of Loafcat, though.
Yeah, full buy versus full buy. Looks like they're going for a boost. Loafcat going to be ready for it. He actually just gives over the fight. He's playing a Humvee. Going to be looking towards top cat. Saber 2K got to hop in the KZ map. Practice his jumps a little bit.
Gets a little stuck.
The Vandals are playing very split, very default, and it's not been working. Doesn't really seem like they're changing much. Up close. Oh, what a flick shot from Loafcat. Does remove the head of Jeebus. Not this time. See you in a few days. Now repositioning back over towards this B site. Going to be holding the first contact for Tons, but Cat is going to be the end goal here. All of this information should be heard by Pabo. And they're not even throwing util. They're just out. Audie's going to have the first point of contact here. Does take down one, but a 1-for-1 trade is all he gets. Chips in from long. Low bullets here from Pigeon. He's going to have to tap away. And he does miss. Chips is given a chance. Bomb plant coming in. Fighting again. Headshot. And now it gets a little awkward. Both of the remaining CTs in from the CT position. Actually, Loafcat running back around. Coming to come Cat late. Flashed. It's going to delay the fight a little bit longer, but 2K at the same time in tandem. Both players able to win their duels, and he should have time for this defuse as well. Yeah,
As a
plenty
kid,
of
should
time.
be good. Very well executed for that retake.
Yeah, it's been very close rounds in the past that have just been lost out in the clutch, but the Vandals are able to win that disadvantage round, 2 versus 3.
Yeah, Vandals just kind of having a few problems with holding these sites.
Yeah.
Giving them up.
And the how close these rounds have been is really starting to show now on the economy of New Mexico. That is the first round they've lost in a while. But you're already down to a MAC-10 and pistols? You can see it could drop a couple AKs, but they're deciding not to. You're just going to have your teammates play on pistols.
The MAC-10 and Tech 9.
Yeah, so awkward buy, but it's fast B. Saber 2K is going to have a lot on his plate. He does have the A4, a couple extra bullets. Yeah, Flash
Rotate's coming through
is
quick.
missed. Gonna nade, try to play for his life. Oh, he is able to get one with the nade, but immediately removed. Loafcat not ready for the close swing.
No help there for Loafcat. That's going to be a bomb plant down.
Yeah, and this gets a very difficult round. Molly gonna force KD to reposition. He is down low, 22 HP. That is one of the rifles in the hands of New Mexico. Chip's gonna try to be clearing out this Tons. There's 2 there. His teammates have to go into the site now. Pablo goes down, Chips goes down as well. It's just Audi. He's low HP. He has to save. Or not. Or not. He has a smoke and a kid. Just tap on the bomb. Coming through the smoke with MP9 now. Does hit the spray, and he should have time. It's going to be pretty close, but I think, yeah, he does have it.
With the clutch,
1
what a
versus
play.
4. That is insane. I would have saved in that position, but he does not. I guess that's why he's the captain.
It's something. You kind of got to make those plays when you have this round differential.
Insane. That is insane. Yeah, we get to see this clutch once more. Loafcat with the 3K in that, and then this time it's Audi to step up.
Honestly,
Oh,
perfectly played there from Audi. Took his time, got that first pick.
Yeah, he plays a little bit closer to his monitor than I do, so he probably didn't see that A, he had a smoke, and B, he was half HP.
Well, that's how he was able to see the
it works out.
see the head of the player behind the box.
Yeah, flashes out long. All lead off. JJ has to fight, and Pabo triple kill. Flash assist from Audi. Yeah, I'm just gonna live.
Still 2 rifles in the hands of New Mexico, though. Regents still getting a little aggressive.
Yeah, forced out of the doors.
Bomb is dropped, though, so they still have to play for it.
Yeah. The Vandals, they can just sit. There's no point for them to overextend. I mean, Saber 2K over towards this B site still. Realistically, he should be walking back. I guess his teammates just aren't telling him, hey, bomb's here, by the way. He does have the op and lurked out through mid. This has happened a couple times now. Saber 2K going to be taking contact, looks like. Jumping up into the window.
This is honestly very well played here from K-Day.
Yeah, he's just sitting. He knows he's over there, but... Oh, on the fight. Oh, jiggles out. Yeah, now the information's there. They know the other player's out here towards long. He's been throwing utility this whole time. Chips is tucked into this corner. He's going to be taking contact initially, and then Audi from the pit's going to swing. So this should be really difficult for Pigeon to do. But that smoke makes it... it
Threw
doesn't
it
do
too
anything,
deep.
actually. Chip still has the angle.
That smoke could have been the win condition here for Pigeon.
Audi actually gets the
Audi
kill
with
still.
with the kill.
And Pabo out in the open, he is low. Questionable positioning, and Loafcat not able to hit the bullets either, 50 HP, but 20 seconds. There's
no time.
Yeah, there's no way, and he smokes himself off. This is a done round.
Yeah, they just need to not peek him.
Saber-2K. Okay, he's already crossed, but it doesn't really matter. 8 seconds. If he decides to go now, he could die after. He has to go now. 3 seconds. Whiffs the bullets after time. Oh wait, it's half. I'm stupid. I thought, I was like, what happened?
Nah, he had to go for
half.
it.
Okay.
Vandals looking like they're still in high spirits.
Now I feel like the idiot.
Well, nothing new there.
That's kind of mean.
Sorry, I lagged out. Must have been muted.
But so a little bit of recovery towards the end of that half. 7-5 in the favor of New Mexico.
Vandals hopefully able to take those last couple of round wins in with a little bit more confidence
Yep.
into this second half.
Yeah, with the side switch. Vandals actually play a pretty mean T side here. They play this. Oh yeah, I like this play actually, because they started out double long. We're gonna see if they continue to double. They're just stacked on top of each other. Flash after the molly, and out they go. Chip's gonna be the first face. Spots the player over towards Car. They're in front of this smoke. There's no point for them to slow down now, except for if they just get removed from the round. And the mid push as well. Tricky takes down Loafcat, and just like that, it has fallen apart.
Not a way you want to start your T-sided half. Kind of an impossible round to win back here for the Vandals.
Yeah. I mean, that flash does nothing for Tricky. He just gives away his position. Audi knows he's there. Does he clear their other way? Oh, nade in hand. And he's just giving him away back in. On the swing. He does take down both. All right. Round back on. Run towards B. That's the 2 flanks from mid. Oh, wait, they're faking.
And walking it back towards A.
They're letting it cook. Now reposition back in here. Jeebus. He's taking this spot. Oh, he had the reload.
Yep. Rotates are going to come back towards A. Jeebus is going to go unlooked.
Yeah, they have to clear this. They're not. Unlucky.
Yep. Very good positioning there from Jeebus. New Mexico almost giving the Vandals a way back into that round. Was a little scary there for a second.
Yeah.
But Jeebus was able to clutch it up for him. It's gonna put the Vandals in a kind of a bad spot.
Yeah. 8-5. They do get a couple of kills, but no bomb plant. I mean,
Not enough to buy into this round.
yeah.
Looking like it's probably gonna be a 9-5 here.
Yeah, up against the... Oh, no. The Mag 7 again. He's playing tons with it. Oh, fast. Audi takes him down. Now it has a chance into this fight. Back towards B. Yeah, on the
Saber
B
not
push.
able to get out.
This is super awkward. Back and forth, and then just going to get stalled out here. The smoke. Vandals have to just give that space over.
It's not exactly what you want to get from getting those picks, just being stuck with a Mag 7 and your pistol, not getting any of the SMGs.
Yeah, and it's such a hard fight to take right there. Yeah, switching over to the Glock instead. They are just fighting him, but not able to hit the shots, and K-Day gets both kills with the USB.
Yeah, a bit of a yikes on that one. K-Day kind of fragging out this game.
Yeah,
He's going to leave it as a 9-5 in advantage for New Mexico. This map is kind of crucial for the Vandals to win here.
yeah, they have to win this map to kind of extend the series, really, because Anubis, next map in the series, definitely not a comfort pick for us. So
And not good if you're going in with the confidence of 2-map loss under your belt.
yeah,
Still plenty of game to be played here on Dust, though.
smoking off Cat, playing close to it with the MP7. Molly is gonna force you back. K-Day just having to play. He's still sitting behind it. The Vandals on this flash gonna swing wide. He's not blind at all, but re-swinging in. That's a little overzealous. Actually picking up Saber-2K and Audi up in front of the utility. Up against the MP9, ducking his head, but he does go down. Okay. Molly and a smoke on Cat. Just going to delay that push, and Loaf Cat goes down. Not really liking how this this T side is being played from the Vandals, but Pabo, nice shot. He's able to remove JJ. It's going to be the op as the next face, but
Bomb is still stuck in mid.
one bullet. That's all he got. Yep. Good shot from Jeebus. Second in the round. Chips up Cat. Oh no, the stomping. It's pulled him back. Little did he know he had a 1v1 per side. Yeah, he does get the kill, but the flank comes in. Pigeon takes him down. So the Vandals now trailing by 5. That was their gun round.
It is looking a little bit dire.
Getting away from them very quickly. 3 rounds of this half already gone the way of New Mexico.
They need to hope they can scrounge up something. Here on this T side, there is a timeout coming through.
Yeah, I'm just going to be talking to the team here. Loaf Cat trying to rally the troops, get them to be all on the same page.
Doesn't look like a lot of rallying is going on.
Yeah.
You can feel the confidence. It looks like it is starting to dwindle a little bit. Hopefully they're able to find something, even out of these pistols. Even if they take their time to just have a round and talk about it.
I think this probably will just be straight up a B execute, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
We're just going to be throwing smoke flashes in and just going. Probably through when the CTs throw their smoke. Yeah, leaning over, going to be throwing a mid smoke early. It's going to try to keep the opper in mid for a moment longer. Yeah, Molly nade. Just wait for the smoke and then pop on through it with these Tech 9s. Yep, there's the smoke. 3, 2, 1. Throw the flashes. We're not. All right, we're waiting it out.
Had that to the prediction compilation.
I really don't like this.
Mid.
Like, I guess they was waiting for Lowcat to take contact, but now they're way too late. Pablo is able to get one, but the bomb is falling back sight. 0 bullets, has to get the reload in, and 3 players going to be into it. Yeah, they went way too late. I don't know what they're doing right now, if I'm honest. I kind of wish I was coaching, because that was kind of like, yeah, Tech 9s. Come on, guys.
Yeah, New Mexico's just playing very well right now.
Yeah, also hitting that triple kill on B side as Tech 9s run you down.
Yeah, calm, cool.
Yeah, and the bank is built for New Mexico. This has to be like a 3-round run for the Vandals to even force New Mexico into a save. So those two not looking great. Vandals actually slowing it down. Going back into their default. Molly tried to force KD back, but he does the opposite. Pushes forward. Oh, and Pablo jumping headshot takes him down. And into the cat execute at the same time. The Vandals win that duel as well. Now from the CT, Tricky is trying to fight it. Pablo is giving over the kill. But now the bomb plant should be given over for free. They have to respect the utility. And re-jumping up cat. It is Audi. Dinked down low from earlier. And he should have heard the stomping towards top mid. Chips playing the same angle he played earlier with the P2K. I really don't like this, especially with the op still in play. Jumping up, not able to hit the shots at all. 0 bullets connect as he goes down. Loafcat is tucked in at Gandalf. Audi over towards Cat. Time is chipping away very quickly, though. There's kits on both of the New Mexico players. Loafcat signs up for the fight, shooting away down towards Jeebus. And that is the round going the way of the Vandals. Got a little bit closer than I would have liked. Audi does go down to the bomb. So that's just 1 rifle saved over. The Vandals definitely not in a comfortable position.
It was a good round win there for the Vandals. Still that same position played from Chips that it's kind of just...
It's just not working.
It's a make or break. You have to hit your shots perfectly or you're stuck.
The issue with that spot is you have to hit the headshot immediately. Like
there's no getting away
there's
from
no
that
getting
spot.
away. And if there's 2 players there, you're almost immediately dead. So
not the kind of spot you want to play with a man advantage.
For sure. But the other Vandals able to pick it up. That's why I said Another full buy, and then probably one more in the banks for New Mexico. Still an op and 5K, 3K on K-Day as well. So utility sales in. K-Day's just he's gonna give it up. The Vandals trying to play for this cap pressure. I mean, it's been working somewhat. They're getting the space.
Yeah, New Mexico giving up cat.
The op still towards this mid to B position. High flash. Gonna try to go mid to B into the op. Looks like no, as bomb makes its way up cat. Pablo is stuck though. He has to cross the op. He does see it, and he does get across. The double fight comes in through mid doors. It doesn't matter when K-Day doubles down. 2 kills on the site.
That is going to be a free sight for the Vandals.
Wait, this late flank from Saber 2K. He does get one, but he's not ready for the op. Oh, he is actually tapping away, not able to kill him with the Tech 9. And in the meantime, Audi goes down as well, so it's just Pablo. Planted for him. He has to take these fights one by one, and he's not able to even win the first. So that is 12 secured from New Mexico. The Vandals going to be down on a low buy.
The round looked so promising there for them, and it just kind of fell apart.
Yep. So now backs against the wall. Vandals map pick. And it's 12-6. You got to win 6 straight to take it to overtime.
Not the spot you want to be in.
Yeah, New Mexico, again, op in hand. They have 2 AKs as well. The Vandals also only 2 AKs, but they have 3 Galils. Actually, 3 AKs. Pablo bought one as well. So, yeah, not a great position to be in if you are the Vandals. Low utility. Lacking in the rifle department. Quick flash over. Pablo's in a big fight. Does get it eventually. It's a little bit labored and in the pit. Does hit the headshot immediately on that one. That's 2 kills out fast. Do they just speed up into the op of Jeebus? Chips goes down quick. The smoke in the face. Oh, that was close. It was really close. Tech 9 spamming away through the smoke. K-Day in the meantime picks up Pablo on the site. Jumping up as well. Jeebus goes down too. All right, it's just 1. 3 versus 1, and Saber 2K is on this flank. Loafcat does go down, but Audi gets the trade quickly. All right, there's the first.
A little bit of a back and forth in that round. Looked a little scary.
Yeah.
That op shot through the smoke honestly looked like it should have hit.
It was close. It was really close.
I'm just gonna assume he was stepping a little bit when he took the shot. That would have been a complete round changer.
All right, all right.
Audi,
Op in the hand again.
Audi 23 and 14.
Yeah, op on both sides now. Loafcat, does he decide to take the fight at suicide? He does. Oh, he tries to hit the spam. And he does tuck away just in time. Jeebus. He's been kind of dominating pretty much this whole series. All right, this long pressure. Tricky Vic. And, oh, I love this. Pigeon. He's going to boost up Pigeon and then leave him at blue bin. This might catch any of the Vandals off guard if they go out long, but with the Cat player going down, it may just be Cat again into the A site. Using the default utility, just going to push back the Cat pressure as Chips goes down with the op. This is your go sign. You know 2 middle right now. Pablo on this lurk. Sees 1 cross, and now it's the op. Oh, wow, this is really tight timing.
No one on Cat aggressing yet.
They're going back mid to B. They have to kill this op immediately. If he gets a kill and then gets away, it's going to get really hard. Yeah, there's the first. Okay, it does happen. Nade to smoke open, spamming away, and he goes down for it. JJ really needed to live there.
2v3. Audi is low, though. That is going to be a free bomb plant. Pigeon and Tricky.
You have a tough decision to make here for if you are New Mexico. Do you go for it? The damage onto Audi is unconfirmed damage. It was spam damage through the smoke.
New Mexico has the rounds to play with, but their bank is hurting.
Yeah, and a Mac 10 is all you have? If I'm them, I pick up the op and I save. Oh, he's going to flash him through. If Tricky Vic gets even 1 here, they're going to go for this. But he doesn't go off the flash. The flash was nothing. Second flash in. Oh my god! Immediate headshot onto Audi. And 1-for-1 both way. Pablo does lock it down. That was scary very quickly.
That was a full blind
Yeah,
Mac 10 falling shot right there.
he just headshot Audi immediately. He was low, but still, that's crazy.
If they were gonna retake that site, that was exactly how they had to do it. And you saw him pre-firing that corner while full blind, hoping to find another one.
Yeah,
That is gonna be a save, by the looks of it, for New Mexico.
I hate this. Why is K-Day down on $800 with a head armor and dualies?
I don't know.
But the rest of his teammate,
Pushing mid quickly though.
oh god. Flash in the
Vandals
face.
are not ready for it.
Coming back to fight now. There is a Mac 10 in play for Chip, so he could just run at them if he really wants to. Yeah, getting kills and getting away.
Flying through T-spawn already though.
Yeah, they're just running it down. The Vandals are on A site though.
It's gonna be a free bomb plant.
Loafcat towards the back of the pack with the bomb. It's gonna take a minute to clear out. Using all the proper utility though, gonna clear out all of these tough angles. Audi back towards back plat here. Taps away at the first and the second. Easy spray down. 3K in the round for him.
Very good play there from the Vandals. Could have been a little bit tricky if some of those pistol shots hit.
Yeah. But now a 3-round gap is all that divides these two.
One more rifle round win for the Vandals could kind of put it back in.
Yeah. This is super tight. And low utility for New Mexico once again. They're really prioritizing these rifles over the utility, which I don't hate on Dust 2. Winning those long-range duels is a lot easier with rifles, so. Cross over the pit quickly.
Wanting a lot of this mid control.
Using the utility, forcing him back. Oh, and the fight, Chips bests him. Super necessary kill there, and Loafcat up in front of the smoke. Does take down K-Day as well. They know Pigeon was here, though. Over towards the long position, playing game helper. Oh, catches a headshot through the wall. Both players, though. Pabo, in the meantime, picks up the CT player. Crossing over, that's bomb. Going down now. JJ not clearing his quarters. Audi gets the kill, and now just Pigeon left.
14 HP. Not a lot that can be done, though. Loafcat finishes him off.
Man,
Slowly
oh, man.
but surely making their way back into this game.
Yeah, and this should be a save round for New Mexico. This should be the last save round of the game, or at least of regulation.
These save rounds are something that scare me every single time, though. It's where the team plays a little bit scary. They do a crazy play to try and get that round win.
It looks like,
A Nova coming out in the hand of K-Day.
not sure. I mean, I don't know the money conversion here. I don't know where their round loss is, but Tricky Vic sitting up on $2,800 or $2,900 might be able to buy an op into the next, but otherwise, I don't know if they have enough money. It'll have to be just rifles for the last round of regulation. Sitting up close in lower tons. This should be cleared out by the Vandals. Ooh, he catches a dink for his troubles. 32 HP is all that's left on Audi. If he jumps up, then Nova's going to just remove him immediately. Burned? All the information's there.
They don't know the Nova's
There
here,
really
though.
should be a flash, but no one's there. All of the... Oh, yeah, too deep. Bop. There it is. And they know the second player's there. Lead through the utility. Oh, messy spray from Saber2K. He just needs to live. Actually, taking the fight to him. Pushing down to CT. 6 HP is all that's left. The Nova. Yeah, not able to hit the shot. And now it's a 2v2. This has gotten away from the Vandals very quickly. Tapping the bomb. Just going to get the bomb plant down. Through the smoke. Loafcat not ready for it. And now it's just K-Day. No armor, but he has an AK and he has utility. 12 bullets. Got to keep track of that. Smoke on the bomb. Standing in the open, Loafcat goes down, and another nade pulled. Pabo tapped out, and that's how the Vandals lose it. What are we doing? Oh my.
Can't find the bomb. Gets onto it. Plenty of time for this defuse.
What are we doing, guys? Loafcat and Pabo both standing in the middle of the open with nades out. Both of them.
Yeah.
That is inexcusable.
That's exactly what you want to see for K-Day. Able to clutch up that round with the 4K. His Nova getting 2 that kind of put him back into this round for a save. And just a bad hold from the Vandals, giving up their map pick of Dust 2, which means they're going to have to go into Anubis 2 maps down.
Yeah. Oh, man. That is
That is a way to lose your comeback.
up against the save round. That was Pistols and a Nova. Oh, man.
Kind of leaving me at a loss for words on that one.
I'm left speechless on this one. I don't even know.
The comeback was looking so promising, and it was really that Nova that kind of
What is happening? Why are we watching this?
I have no idea. We're watching them get Nova'd.
Yeah, this is that is a rough round. That is a rough series, or I guess round of the series to lose. I don't even know.
Even our production is confused on that one. Kind of leaving everyone stunned here.
Yeah. Oh wow, wow indeed, Regent. As the coach, I'm disappointed, and I hope they can hear me in that. That is very not ideal situations, and now it's Anubis. The Vandals have to win a reverse sweep to even stand a chance in this series.
It's not impossible. I would say after that Nuke game, 13-11, they can definitely take Anubis.
Yeah.
And I know that Lovecat and Audi have quite a bit of experience on Anubis.
Right.
So hopefully they're able to brush off that. It's a terrible way to go out on their map pick, but hopefully they're able to move past it and kind of go on.
Yeah, that is. Oh my God. Okay. I'm replaying that round just in my head because that's crazy. That's a crazy round to lose. But yeah, into Anubis. There's a lot of experience here from the Vandals. I mean, the Anubis used to be a pretty solid map for us when I was on the team.
It used to be a map you didn't go a series without seeing Anubis be played.
We played it all the time. You know, as one of our home stays, we played it pretty well. That the CT side of it has always been an issue. You know, it's hard to play. It really just comes down to who's winning duels, and right now it's New Mexico. They're winning a lot of the duels. So it can get away from you very quickly. In this one, the Vandals should have their map, or they should be able to pick side. As this is the map pick of New Mexico.
Yep.
So obviously we're going to see them pick the T side. So
it does sound like they're already
we can hear them in warm up
in this lobby.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Vandals are kind of just sitting there talking it through, because there was a lot of grueling errors, very big mistakes not being punished from the Vandals, and a lot of mistakes that were unpunished from us. Like there's so many things, but
yeah, these rounds that are being lost by Idaho, they're things that can be fixed and cleaned up, and we can still take this series if we can just figure out these silly mistakes that we're making.
Yeah, for sure.
There's plenty of rounds that should have been honestly won for the Vandals.
Yeah, plenty of clutch rounds not going the way of the Vandals, but also a few that did go the way of the Vandals. There's that 1v4 from Audi. There's a 2v3 for Saber 2K and Lovecat. Like, these are rounds that did go the way of the Vandals, but it's tough. Looks like our director.
Yeah, pep talk from director Ebenroth.
Yeah, director Spock going to be giving a pep talk, trying to coach him through, as this is a national championship grand final, best of 5.
Honestly, I bet a lot of the problem going into this next map isn't even going to be like the gameplay, the gun. It's going to be the mental now.
Yeah, at this point, it is the mental. As you lose your map pick, arguably one of the best maps for the Vandals. Yeah, so it's a tough spot to be down 2 maps in a best of 5, but they got to win now.
This is where the Vandals need to just kind of lock in, realize the maps are over, nothing you can do about it now.
Yeah.
And you just got to keep moving forward. Anubis, a little bit of a weird map for the team, but still winnable.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I think Anubis, we'll see how both teams do. I don't know if New Mexico played it at all during regular season. I would assume they did.
They may have picked it knowing that it's not something we play very often.
Right. The Vandals played it. I don't know if they played it in Regents, but I know for sure they played it in NECC at least once or twice. Very duel-heavy map. If you're losing your duels, you just straight up lose. There's not really anything you can do about it. Whereas some of the other maps, Inferno, it's like you get very, a lot of utility play. You got a lot of team play stuff going on. Same thing for Nuke. But Anubis, the CT side, you kind of have to. What is happening? Production, hello.
I don't know. Production's having a little bit of fun, I guess.
But So Anubis is. We'll see how it goes. I think the CT side, we're Okay, we are having production issue. That's
Production is having a little bit of fun. There's a lot of noises in my ears right now.
okay. Yeah, it looks like we've spammed every bullet that we have in our
Yep.
USBs, and so we're just tapping
Yep, they're
away.
getting through them.
But yeah.
The Vandals, if they want this win, they have to go the distance. Has to be a map 5 victory.
Yeah, it has to
And-
be a reverse sweep.
We're down 2 maps. Each game has been very close.
Yes.
It's a 13-10 and a 13-11.
Yep.
We're not. It's silly mistakes, but I think the Vandals can still lock in and take this series.
For
It
sure.
really just depends on the mental going into this.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how they play.
As coach, what would you give them to change how they're playing right now, fix their mental, fix their gameplay?
So right now, what they're doing is they're playing default, which I don't blame. Audi and Loafcat, they both play. I play on a team with them as well, just outside of the college. And it's just how you play. Very structured. You look at pro teams, Aurora, very structured team. They do these defaults. They do very similar stuff every single round, not to really show what they're doing. The issue with that is you have to have very strong individuals in every single position. And then if you have an individual that's lacking, you have to account for that and stuff like that. Where the Vandals have a couple of very strong players, right? Audi and Loafcat, very strong players, well-rounded players. The other 3 are less experienced. They have less, knowledge of the game, less experience in team play. So it struggles to convert those positions into this team. So I think what they have to do for Anubis is honestly scrap default. There is no reason for them to run a default on Anubis. I mean, yes, they can run it, but very quickly, after 10, 15 seconds of a default, you have your T side, your top mid, you're throwing utility, stuff like that. They have to very quickly turn into a site execute. They have to go together. There's no reason that they should be taking a 2 versus 3 into a site. They have to be taking a 5 or 4 versus 2, whatever it is, into B site, into A site, right? So and this is what I've told them before. I've told Loafcat, because he's the IGL for the team, don't overcomplicate things. I know how his brain works. I've been on the team with him. I've played with him for a few years at this point. He overcomplicates things, and he wants things to happen. They need to just kind of they need to scrap the high level play and just do the default stuff of just let's just run into A, which is exactly what we're looking at right now. Loafcat throwing the utility in. Audi can be the first face into this A side. Just through the molly. Yeah, right on through. There's 2 of them. One gush comes through, and Saber 2K doubles up, and there he is. A side is fallen. Loafcat gets the flank as well. And now the double retake in from camera. Saber 2K is down low, 18 HP. It's going to have to be Loafcat in this post plant. Just playing his life. Taps away at 1. Now it's just 2 versus 1. Saber 2K, on the swing. He's ready for it. Goes down. Playing time in this round. Loafcat jumping away. Ooh, a quick little headshot, and there it is. That's how you start this. With a pistol round win, Audi trying to hype up his team there. You see him yelling.
Jump scared Murphy there. But that was very well played, and I think you're completely right. The Vandals, with these overcomplicated plays, have just been having problems. You'll notice the rounds that they're winning is the rounds that they're playing together and getting their trades back and forth.
Yes, they kind of have to just go in together. Because in these rounds where they're playing slow, it's just been Save Me Jeebus that's just been picking us off with the op or shotguns or whatever he has in his hands. He's just getting 1 for 1, or he's just getting a kill, falling off, getting a second one. Like it's been punished the entire series. So playing quick, playing together, I think that's the name of the game for the Vandals. Nothing better than that. Nothing better at it than the MAC-10. Audi with 2 kills early with it. Chips up close. Oh, the Deagle walking through. Back turn. Chips does go down. Alrighty. Pabo picks up JJ in B site. Long range MAC-10 kill. And now it's just Jeebus. Recovered the MAC-10, but
that should be the round win. Jeebus might try and get a few picks here.
Yeah, I would say just switch over to the Deagle, low-key. No? All right. He's going to go at it with the MAC-10. 66 HP, no armor. And the Vandals playing very safe. Tucked in. Saber 2K going to be the first contact. All righty.
Very well played.
Very
well played. Nothing too wrong there. Chips went in for a little bit of information.
Yep.
That was kind of all the Vandals needed. Now On to the rounds that really matter. Guns
Yes.
in the side of both teams.
Yeah, the Vandals have struggled on the favorable position, like favorable sides so far. 7-5 on CT side. Nuke, not great, but they did end the half up. And then their Dust 2 is they ended the half down 5-7. So realistically, here on Anubis, you are looking for a pretty favorable T side. It's a super T sided map, most T sided map in the game. A pretty heavy mid setup for the side of New Mexico.
The Vandals are fairly split up, though. Just kind of what we were saying, we don't really want to see too much of.
Yeah, and Pablo searching towards B site. He is fighting aggressive. Off angle, yeah, just walking in, dead for free. Like this is what I was talking about. We don't need to be doing this. There's no reason to take these fights 1-for-1. Chips as well goes down in mid by himself. Loafcat picked off again. And now it's just a 2 versus 5.
Yeah, honestly, just not played very great there on this one. We gave up, so far it's been 4 1v1s. For free, nothing in retaliation from our team.
Yep. Every fight there was a 1v1, not a favorable fight in any of them.
Our team has been thriving together. Our gunplay is very good when we work, like, at least 2 together.
Yeah. So, as I said, what we needed to not do results in the first round loss for the Vandals. That is the first gun round for New Mexico. Technically, their round 2 win because it was a bonus round for us.
The Vandals are forcing off of this, though.
Yeah, we have a MAC-10, couple Galils, and an AK. Missed mid-smoke, actually. Actually, that's an E-box smoke. Smoke into house as well. And back into the default. 3 over towards A, 1 top mid, 1 towards B. Playing super slow. Holding the window is Jeebus. Making their way back over towards A. They've stacked 3 top mid, actually.
Yeah, moving back up together.
Blind. Loafcat on the swing. Not able to best Jeebus. He was so blind, and Chips goes down as well in the meantime. Audi goes down to Jeebus as well. And again, a 2 versus 4. Walking in towards the A side. Pablo takes contact at the fountain. Just flash to get himself out. Jeebus going for the 3rd fight out of this window. He's not backing down. 19 HP. No fear.
His confidence is there. He's gone unpunished.
Oh, and the E-box fight spotted out as well. Just tapping away from Saber 2K. And the mid push. This is going to catch the Vandals off guard.
Yeah,
Tucked into
Jeebus.
this corner. They're not going to be ready for it. Actually, Tricky beats him to it. Saber 2K, 15 seconds. Honestly, he kind of just needs to die. $500 going into this next round if he saves. And if he goes down after time, which behind him, he has to get this kill. Alright. He did not die after time, so it is okay, but
Honestly, better for him.
alright.
It was kind of a bit of a spray problem on that one, but also another 1v1 that should have been a win for sure, but
Another tech pause.
that's a Galil for you.
Yeah. It looks like a headset issue. Loafcat is looking up some utility, it looks
Getting his lineups ready.
Yeah, I don't know. So far, I've not liked what I'm seeing from the Vandals. It's kind of exactly what I pointed out, is their default is not working. We're giving over free fights that are completely unnecessary.
Yeah, I want to see a rifle round from the Vandals of just kind of almost in a way deathballing, but
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. I honestly, completely deathball. Right now, A is the weak site. It usually is. 1 player there. The 2 players in mid are playing super aggressively. They're not really playing back. They're playing up close to mid doors. So they have a longer rotate. You can get into A for free and then just use your utility, smoke them off. That's what I'd like to see. I don't know if we're going to see it.
I don't know either. The Vandals really have the advantage to catch them off guard with a fast push. We've been playing pretty passively on our T side,
Yep.
kind of throughout the whole series.
Yeah, it's the rounds that we pick up the pace and we just go fast into them. Those are the rounds we have been winning typically.
Our players they just need to have more confidence and
Yeah.
just know that they have the skill to win these rounds, but they just seem to be playing a little bit scared. If they play with the confidence and push like really aggressive, they win the rounds
For
more
sure.
often than not.
For sure. And honestly, it puts them in more favorable fights because if the strat is go, it's kind of hard to mess that one up.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's the overcomplication of the rounds when they split up.
Yep.
And then you have players of maybe a little bit less caliber skill, so it kind of puts them in unfavorable positions
Yep.
when they have to take these random.
and it's gonna be hard for the Vandals to kind of compete on this map, especially like with the utility. If they don't know the utility for the window molly, which we've not seen them throw, the CTs beat them there every single time, and they can fight that cross to water every single time. So it gets very difficult to fight for that space if you don't have the utility for it. So what do you counter the utility with? You just go together. You
Yeah.
trade out. If you can't flash for each other, you just swing together. So
You kind of just have to give props here to New Mexico.
Yep.
They've been playing confident all series, even when they're down. You don't see them kind of buckle at all. They just keep playing the way that they've been playing.
for sure.
If something doesn't work, they switch it up and make something else work. They're playing
Yeah.
just very well in general.
They have been playing very great today. The Vandals, I cannot say the same.
It's
So-
been they've had a bit of problems, but they can still figure out these rounds because
Yeah.
they've had plenty of good rounds as well. Like they figure out New Mexico's play, force them to switch.
Yep.
And it's kind of a back and forth like that.
It has been very back and forth in this map as well. I mean, it's what, 3-2 right now? So very back and forth so far, but these the CT rounds, as I said, they're very important. So if you can get 4 or even 5 CT rounds, you've done a great half. So the Vandals really have to step it up right now and kind of fight back for this half.
The confidence is still here.
Yes.
The Vandals can win these rounds. They just need to lock in, have the confidence.
Oh, it's 2-2.
2-2.
2-2, but it's going to be 3-2. We got low
coulda-
buy pistols.
I could have sworn they won a third round.
I don't know.
I must be going crazy.
Getting ahead of ourselves here. Maybe we just see the future.
Maybe we just know. Or maybe it was 3-2 in favor of the Vandals with these pistol pushes, playing together, forced to stay as a death ball.
Branch.
And they're splitting off.
Oh, drop into window. That means this mid hold is weak.
Yep, eats a grenade to the dome.
Yep, playing some dodgeball. And Audi is out. Pabo hits the dink immediately, but no swing fast. Dropping into the window. Mid's giving over, but the rest of the Vandals are dead. What is happening?
3-2. The bank account on the side of New Mexico is full.
Yeah.
I believe Jeebus had over 10,000 in it.
Yeah.
Over 11. Oh, that's JJ with over 11,000 in the bank. That's 3 rounds of buying right there, even if they lose.
Yeah. So tons of money, and in those rounds that they've been winning, not very many kills have come through for the Vandals. I think it's been like 2 or 3 kills of those 3 rounds. So Vandals definitely struggling right now in this third map. Yeah, there he is. Quick drop. Not ready for it. And double kill from Tricky Vic. As I said, the utility is going to be the downfall of the Vandals.
Props on this play to Tricky and New Mexico as a whole, keeping their players moving around.
Oh, Pigeon's so aggressive. He's already taken rug space. The Vandals have to clear this out, or it's going to come back to bite them very quickly. As Chips goes down, fighting into the B site. Saber 2K looks to be aware of the possibility that he's pushed up, but bomb on his back. Loafcat's going A. Or Loafcat's going B, sorry, up through E box. Saber 2K, little does he know he's a free walk into the A side if he takes it. Yeah, shot in the back as well.
Saber 2K does have this site for free. Can get a bomb plant down. A little bit cautious.
1 versus 5.
Bomb has been planted.
These are what he's known for.
See the surprise on the New Mexico's players as they go, wait, bomb's planted. Saber 2K.
All coming through the same way.
Yeah, it's going to have to hit a nasty spray here. First one, not looking at it. The second one is, he does get 2. That's why they call him Saber 2K, but not able to get any more. So, the Vandals now trailing by 2. The bank still building for New Mexico.
Yeah, like I was saying, that's New Mexico's keeping their players moving around. Honestly, I thought it was going to be Jeebus getting that quick push out of window, getting those kills, but it was tricky. They're having to move around the map, keeping them kind of fluid, and changing up how they're playing each round, even when it's working for them.
I think Tricky had the spawn for it, so they sent him out first, but... All right, here we go. Low buy again. Everybody going B. This is what we wanted to see. Oh, we're just full stomping. All right, utility coming out. Actually throwing the flash instead of the molly. Double spray down from K-Day. Onto the swing. Audi is able to get one, but make it two. Should be given a bomb plant. Oh, but he's actually had to go back for it. Already into the site is top. Yep, Tricky Vic.
Yeah, not able to do much there. Got 2 for the road. Does nothing to the New Mexico bank account, though.
Yeah, the Vandals. Really, honestly, I want to see them do that in the gun round.
Yeah,
not like run it down like that, but
they just need to push a site together with their rifles.
Yeah,
show the confidence, show the gunplay that they have. You can see the confidence dwindling just in the aim of the players.
Yeah. Dead going into this mid default. Hiding the window once again without the utility to stop it. This is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting it to work.
Yeah, playing these rounds just on repeat. Nothing has come from either side so far. A little bit of chip damage onto chips.
Smoke's too deep. They can still see the cross. Throwing a little bit of presence over here towards B. Going to force some of the utility out, which is good. But now a minute left on the clock. The Vandals have taken pretty heavy damage onto a couple of players. Chips and Pablo down below half. Pablo just down on 2 HP, so make it a pretty difficult round for him. Jeebus looking like he kind of wants to push middle.
Vandals are stacking up outside of B, though.
K-Day on the E-box swing is able to take down 2, and now it's just all telegraphed coming in from the B site. Okay, JJ swinging with a molly out. Doesn't get punished for it. 22 seconds, and we're doing a whole lot of nothing. Walking up, K-Day's going to take a swing here. With a flash, maybe? Nope. Just dry, and Pablo removes his head for it, but 13 seconds. There's no way into this round. Bombs down.
And no HP.
No HP. He has to die now. 1 HP. They're going to kill him after time. $300 is all he's going to have left on this next round.
Yep. Down he goes. No money in his bank account. It's all about this bank account this game.
Yeah, I mean...
None for the Vandals, all for New Mexico.
The Vandals are playing very uninspired CS right now. This is...
I mean, it's kind of what you expect. You're playing like you're down 2 maps. It's...
Yeah, they are. They're down 6-2 on the T side of Anubis.
They're going to need a complete mental reset.
Pablo has an HE, and that is all he has into the round. Doing the same exact thing they've been doing. Oh my god, I'm going to lose it. I'm actually going to lose it. Faster into A, though. Chips going through the molly, taking 50 damage for it. Loafcat, in the meantime, takes down Save Me Jeebus in mid. Audi removing the site player through the smoke. Fumbling utility, just standing in the open. Chips is going to go down for it. Audi quick to trade, though. This is full A site. Up through middle. This is 2. Audi, again, star of this round, picking up 3 kills so far. 4th swinging into him, and he takes him down as well.
That is very well played. They had the same kind of setup that they've been having for every single round, but they showed the aggression, they ran in with confidence, and they won their gunfights.
Yep.
That's exactly how you want to play those. That was a great round, especially from Audi. With a 4K, I believe.
Yeah, it was. 4K in the round, getting the trades necessary, and able to take that site.
That's the confidence I like to see from the Vandals.
Yep.
Showing that they have the aim, they have the skill to win these rounds. Making it 6-3, op is in the hand of K-Day.
Over towards B pretty quickly. A couple of the players, K-Day, was going to try to pick E-Box with the op, but smoke in his face, he's going to walk back. Chips just playing in this mid-smoke. Looks like Loafcat wants to flash him through. Yeah, bounce a flash in. Second flash as well. Spam down. Chips goes down through the smoke. Execute into this B site. Ooh, spamming away. Not able to connect many of the bullets. K-Day up close with Yop is able to get one. Re-swinging in for a second as well. Now the molly to delay.
And that's a full site locked back down for New Mexico.
Yeah.
It's all down to Loafcat. Bomb in hand. Only thing to come out of that engagement was a little bit of damage onto the op.
Yeah.
It's looking like he's just going to try and kind of wait this one out. Not a whole lot of money. A save would not hurt for this rifle.
Yeah, it's looking a little grim, honestly. It's only 9 rounds into the game, but the Vandals are looking like a shell of themselves.
Well played from New Mexico. Not getting over aggressive. They have the confidence, but they're keeping it calm, keeping it cool.
Yeah, the Vandals are, I mean, they're not even, I hate to say it, they're not even recognizing any of the patterns. Like, if you look at this B site hold, New Mexico's not even throwing utility until they get contact. So they can just pop on it quickly, and they're not doing it. Like, the Audi's 10-8, and he's won the only round that the Vandals have, pretty much. It was pistol round conversion, and then it's been very, very empty since then.
Yeah, another timeout coming from Idaho. Hopefully they're, I don't even know what they can kind of figure out here. They just have to switch up how they're playing these rounds.
Yeah.
And play it more as a team and kind of as a unit.
Yeah, 50 grand in the bank for New Mexico after this buy comes through.
There's enough money for them to buy the rest of this half easily. Yeah. They could have ops. They could have 10 ops probably.
Yeah, they could buy double op every single round if they so choose, but there's really no reason to change what isn't broken. So,
yeah, the op has been kind of a problem on other maps, but I don't feel like it's been. It had that K-Day had his one round where he got 2, but
yeah,
I mean, other than that, it hasn't gone very noticed in my opinion.
K-Day's playing on this B site, and the Vandals just really aren't testing it.
They have been having a bit more of a higher lenience towards the A site and mid.
Yeah, trying to play around this middle position, but they've just been getting shut down every single time. Oh, they're playing quick this time. Tricky drops. So it will just be Jeebus stuck in mid by himself.
That's going to catch the Vandals off guard.
Oh, man. Pabo, he's playing slow, trying to clear it, it looks like. Audi gets a kill.
May have hurt him.
Switched away, but Pabo does get the kill anyway. That's the A side given over. The Vandals need to speed up towards A now.
That is 2 picks for the Vandals.
Chips jumping away through smoke, does spot him out. Spam not able to connect.
Loafcat takes a bit of damage.
They hear him reload, close smoke. And that's the bomb just stuck in mid. Loafcat and okay, guys.
And the round falls apart. 2-man lead, 3v5. And not another one goes down. Damage onto both JJ and Jeebus, but both of them staying alive. That takes it onto the last round of the half with a pretty normal buy still for the Vandals, but
do have a full buy. You know, Pabo low, no util. Chips down on a Mac 10.
The Vandals need at least an 8-4 going into this. 9-3 from a T side is something that is very hard to come back from.
Yeah, missed utility too. Both always missed.
Chips eats the damage from the nade. Jeebus being able to lock down this mid site, or this mid push almost every single round.
Yeah, this mid has just been suffocating for the Vandals. They've not really been able to do anything because they're trying to fight for mid the whole round.
Yep.
And then when it comes to it, they're just losing the gunfights.
The Vandals have not been having much success in mid and have tried it almost every single round.
Flash not blinded Jeebus, and he just walks through to dry. Loafcat goes down as well. Pabo, in the meantime, goes down on the B site. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about with this overcomplicating the rounds. There's zero reason to be fighting B site while your teammates are fighting middle as well.
Yeah, mid has just been locked down. New Mexico has had it this entire map and have just been playing it perfectly.
Yep. Audi walked into A site, dies as well, and now it's just Saber 2K again in a 1v5.
They missed a shot, and Saber punishes him for it.
First kill in this 1v5 goes the way of the Vandals, but now he has to get past 2 guns just trained on his position. E-box and the window. Does get by, though. It's just 1 player in the A site. Oh, dropping. They're hunting this kill. He's going to get tight. Oh, almost had it, but
Not a whole lot that can be done there from Saber.
9-3 half for the side of New Mexico. They are playing lights out on the. It is very dominant. I don't know if the Vandals have much of a chance in this last half of this map. So it's gonna be a little tough for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very hard map to come back on.
It starts with the pistol. If the Vandals lose pistol, I think we may be out of here in a few minutes flat. But we'll
The
see.
Vandals can still. It looks very dire, but it is not impossible.
Started the comeback on Dusk too. See if they can do it again on. Ooh, get tricky with it. Oh, Lovecat does miss the shot though, and he's flying out. K-Day after him. Audi does get the trade.
The confidence in the players of New Mexico chasing their kills down. There's going to be a free bomb plant going down. 4v4.
4 in this A side. Coming in the retake. Tricky takes down Chips quickly. Pabo hits the deck too. There's Saber with pulling one back. Audi as well going to have to fight from a main. Not really anything to get done, and now it's just Saber 2K. Pretty impossible retake here, especially as he just gets whittled away by the Glocks. Nade to seal the deal.
You got to feel for Saber being stuck in these 1v4, 1v5 situations just on repeat. Not a whole lot that could have been done there. Lovecat did try and get a little, like you said, a little tricky on it. Looked like it could have been something that turned out good, but K-Day, so confident, chased him down through that window.
Yep. For sure.
The buys are coming through. It's a force for the Vandals. Buying a bunch of SMGs. It looks like it's going to be a fast rush.
Oh my
The
god.
Vandals read it right.
Oh, everybody's blind, and Audi and Pabo combined for 4 kills quickly.
And that is
Oh my
that is all
God.
you need. The Vandals with the confidence running out, forcing with their money, and they just take the round like it was nothing.
That was 10 players,
That was the quickest
all
game.
in B main.
That was the quickest
crazy.
round we've seen all series.
Yeah, that was insane. But all right.
The start of a comeback is just one round at a time.
Yeah. Technically, it is better to win the second round
Than
than
it is
winning the
first.
pistol. So
New Mexico is now broke, rocketing with pistols against these SMGs and a rifle.
you see, Jeebus buying down to the Deagle. So
Looking
not
like it's
even
happened again. Running it through towards A.
triple B lean for the Vandals, but Molly to delay.
Molly kind of scares him away.
Yeah, forcing him back. Audi with the AK isn't only getting one. The Deagle takes him down.
Protecting that gun.
Now back into the A site.
Vandals giving him a
Vandals
little
do
bit of
have a win.
space.
They hear the splish splash of JJ in the fountain. Close right here at jail. Lovecat doubles down, and so does Saber 2K. Alrighty.
Very well played there from the Vandals. Good util placement and not getting overconfident.
Yep.
They knew they had the gun advantage and didn't want to give it up. One round at a time. That is going to give guns to New Mexico, though. This is really the round that is the make or break.
This is what I was saying with that weird buy from Jeebus. Now he's forcing the
Yeah.
scout.
They have a weird buy.
They have 3 smokes total. 3 smokes, 2 flashes on the side of New Mexico. They're really just relying in their gunfights right now. See a very different CT side from the Vandals than we did New Mexico.
This is holding with the scout.
Leaning this triple B both rounds here in this CT side, and yeah, very different from New Mexico where they were double mid, fighting for window, and Saber 2K pushes through. That's the A defender going down. Vandals now have to give mid to fight for this space, and they've left B completely. It is just out of here.
Yeah,
Bomb outside B.
that pick pulled him away. New Mexico still looking like they may go for this A site.
Bombs towards B over here on Pigeon. Audi has to win both of these duels. Or not. Pablo rotates back in time and he removes the head of Pigeon. Now this A fake does nothing as bombs down in B. Yeah, Vandals rotating over now. re-bolstering this B site. 3 players here. Loafcat rotated over with this MP9. K-Day's just gonna sit and lurk late into this. Wait for his teammates to fight for space. And he's gonna wait a long time unless the Vandals decide to come and clear it. So it looks like Loafcat's inching his way forward.
Vandals are grouping up.
They hear the stomping in B main, or they should have. 2 players holding for it. 28 seconds. They don't have time to run back to A. They have to go B on this. Walking into the A side, Loafcat does take down K-Day. JJ goes down. All of the Vandals getting kills. And
Very good round. That's gonna be a broken bank for New Mexico now.
yeah, 4 alive. Saber going down early in that round, but the rest of the Vandals able to pick it up.
All the money stacked up in the first half means absolutely nothing. Now back onto pistols. You're probably gonna see him run it down another site.
Yep.
Really quick here.
The Vandals, they've been caught out by this multiple times now with just utility in their hands.
The Vandals just got to play smart with their util. Looks like it's going to be probably a fast rush towards B. Maybe a push into mid.
That middle is where they're going. Running it down. It's going to be all Loafcat. He does drop the molly in time, but it's going to get real awkward here. Smoke in their face. Do they run right on through it? Jumping through. Loafcat sprays down 3. Clean spray. Spamming away. They know at least one more here. Chip damage on that 3rd, or 4th player, rather.
That is the spray you want to see coming out of Loafcat. He's had a little bit of problems in it this series, but you just got to know he still has it.
Yeah. Just going to tuck in a little bit. 5 alive would be great here for the Vandals. Just build the bank a little bit more. Especially with Saber 2K having to rebuy. He has $600 right now, so.
Hopper taking a lot of damage.
To the Glock, losing the long-range duel.
Not exactly what you want to see as the Vandals.
Yeah, Audi has regressed mid, though. This should be a good kill. Yep, there it is. Okay, so 4 alive.
Very good round. Really good spray there. A util placement for Loafcat.
Yeah, just dropping the molly, trying to buy himself some more time. The smoke stops them in their tracks.
The confidence is building in the Vandals.
It is building. Now a 3-round difference.
The money equals confidence.
That's a good point.
Seems like whenever they have a lot in the bank, they're just very confident.
Money may not buy happiness, but it does buy confidence, apparently, here for the Counter-Strike players.
That's Counter-Strike for you.
We have an op in the hands of Jeebus for the first time this map, actually. It was K-Day opping the entire first half, and Jeebus was just playing rifle, but now he has his chance to buy it, and he does. No utility for him. Oh, up close. Pablo, smoke in hand. He better get that out quickly, especially now. Chips goes down. They don't decide to run through it, but he peeks behind it, and he does go down to K-Day. Double entry. If they just sped up on that, if Bomb was there, it would have all been on Audi, but
that's going to pull the rotates from the Vandals.
they pull the rotates. Saber does get one in mid, and he stays. He stays A. They're
Entering down to A.
Oh, Saber gets a second. That is so huge for him. They now know.
Op and Bomb.
Oh, wait, maybe not. As they enter into this B site, it's so back and forth. Bomb is on A,
The Vandals have no idea.
and K-Day goes down on B.
3 bomb
Alright.
plant.
1 versus 3. Jeebus, this is who you want in this fight. As the bomb goes down, the Vandals are going to know. And with the op, it makes it very difficult. He has to get one and reposition quickly. But playing backwards here,
out.
yeah. Honestly, I'm going to say it, should be unlosable from the Vandals. They have a smoke and 3 kits. Smoke on the bomb, cap comes through. Audi on the reswing, does get the kill. All
It's
right.
about how you have to play that. You got to trade out one of your players pretty much no matter what there.
Yep. But
Very good retake. That was a back and forth round. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Vandals now.
better on CT, apparently.
They're playing like they should be. They're playing like they know that they are a good team.
Alrighty. And again, okay, so this is where you're at if you're New Mexico. You've been losing a lot of these rounds, and they've been kind of close somewhat. And so your money is very low. Like your max loss bonus, so you're getting enough to buy AKs every single round, AKs and armor, but you have very, very low utility. So, I mean, if you don't know the utility for Anubis, then I guess that doesn't matter. You can just buy rifles, but... Well, blowing your own smoke open, and they go down again. Chips does pull one back, so it's not for nothing. 1-for-1 trade is okay, especially when 90 damage is done to K-Day. Oh, Audi. Holding that smoke. Perfect. Tricky goes down. 4 versus 3 now. And K-Day is left limping after his engage through that smoke. Audi holding the smoke again. Jeebus. Does he do the same play? Walk on through. Does he wait? Same position K-Day was in rounds ago. Does he have a different result? Audi is playing pretty aggressively. He's holding the angle. And Chips is kind of tucked in. If Chips goes down before Audi clears this out, it's going to get very difficult for him to fight for both angles. And he does. Audi does clear him out beforehand, and the whip around does take down Pigeon as well. So the B site holds its turn. Alrighty.
Both teams playing almost identical on this half switch.
Yeah, playing great on the CT side. The T side is just left
Well,
floundering there.
yeah, the T side has just been playing very split apart and not working like as a team. It's a lot of one-on-one gunfights, and it usually just goes in favor of CT.
Yeah, back into another timeout. They did type tech timeout. I think it was supposed to be a tech timeout.
I thought they
but-
just said timeout.
Yeah, they did timeout and then did tech. So I think
Lot of-
it's supposed to be a tech timeout.
A lot
but
of tech timeouts going on.
yeah, we'll see. Should be getting into it pretty quickly because I think it's probably just a tactical timeout rather than
Yeah.
a tech timeout. But
Realistically,
yeah, so
the
quite a
Vandals
switch.
Yeah, they've switched up basically all the problems that they were having early on. So, as long as they can keep this rolling, the comeback has already started.
Yeah,
Now 9-10, a bye for both teams again.
as you see, back into the AKs with low utility. That's just what New Mexico's going to do pretty much the rest of this game. If they don't start winning some rounds, they're just going to end up on these low utility AK buys. The Vandals in a similar boat where they're building the bank. Audi up at $15,500. So he's pretty much maxed out money. He's got $500 he can earn at the end of this round, but and a resmoke from Chips. Should be the last smoke to delay here at B site. And the bomb is leaned over. There is A site pressure as well. Jeebus and Tricky gonna try to sell this fake. They do only have one smoke. Nothing for flashes or other utility, so they're gonna have to just try to take the fights. And if Saber 2K has actually only got a flash to kind of fight for, so on this jump spot, it might get a little bit awkward. Oh yeah, there it is. 2 players in. On the flash, he's gonna try to swing, but Wolfcat fighting back for this space. The Vandals rotate completely. They bite down 100% on that A site fight, and they couldn't be more wrong. B side is given over for free, and they're pushed all the way through CT. Pablo's knife out. He's dead. Oh, Loafcat does do a ton of damage, but not quite getting the kill. K-Day 13 HP. Loafcat does remove him eventually.
Back in the man advantage. It's a 2v3. Bomb is down.
All right, Audi's got to play super. He's walling. What was that? Did you see that?
It did look a little bit suspicious there.
Just looks at him through the wall, but he's got to wait for his team. They have to clear it out. All utility pulled. JJ goes down, and now it's just Pigeon.
And a 1v1.
Yeah,
Audi.
is able to hit that shot, though, so the Vandals do win the round once more, tying it up.
Got to give some respect to Audi. His rifle has been just locked in on this CT half.
Yeah, he's been locked in pretty much all day. One
Yeah.
of the few players that have just been hitting as hard as he can in every single chance. He's
27 and 12.
He's got
Audi,
yeah.
almost the main reason they are in this game still.
He is 100%. He's had multiple clutch rounds, multiple 4Ks that have winning his team the round completely, and this E-box pressure he's putting up is insane.
Yeah, being very mobile back and forth, getting the kills where he needs, putting the team on his back.
Yeah, and that round right there, that is going to make it a little bit awkward going into the rest of this half. You know, it is only a few rounds left, 4 rounds total between or what separates a Vandals win or Vandals loss.
But just like that, a map that felt over
Yeah.
is now tied back up.
It did completely fill over. I've said it 9 rounds into the game that it felt very, very different from the other 2 maps. And just like that, we are tied up 10-10. And it's another bye from New Mexico, just low utility. I keep bringing it up, but it doesn't really seem to matter. I don't think they're kind of just popping into these sides. When they throw utility, they're kind of just going off of it. It is hurting them a little bit when they're trying to fake, but the Vandals bit down on it last round. Let's see if they do it again. My guess is they won't. That round is going to force them to just sit on their sights and anchor. K-Day, playing in front of the smoke. Spotted out. Do they go through? No.
Still might play aggressive into here.
Jump spot up. Yeah, Pabo goes down. Oh, no. Foudy turns around right now. Bad timing. Oh, and he does go down to Tricky Vic. Chips stuck in the backside. Loafcat right next to him. Burned out. Takes 50 damage for it as the rotate comes through. Yeah, not ready for it. This is going to be the first round in a while for New Mexico.
Yeah. Kind of just dropped one by one. New Mexico took advantage of it and played it very well.
Yeah, we honestly, I don't think we change anything going into the rest of this half. It's been a very, very good CT side for him so far. That just kind of came down to losing your duels. You know, Pablo got a little bit overzealous trying to jump up through that smoke. He does go down for it, but saving this AK into the next round. That is going to hopefully hit some heads. Honestly, I would drop it over to Audi.
For sure. I got to say I'm very proud of the way that the Vandals are playing now, switching it up after a first half like that. They're still playing great with this comeback. And that round completely could have been decided just based off a few taps.
Yeah. And here we are. Finally, a full buy versus full buy. Full utility out from New Mexico versus the full buy from the Vandals. Looks like they do know some utility, so I'm kind of surprised they've been just buying like they have been. Throwing a molly very quickly towards B main. Not really going to do anything.
New Mexico playing very split.
Loafcat's playing on a knife's edge right now. Throwing this A-side execute. But Loafcat, he's not really seen much towards this Canal's position. And he's still holding the window. He's not going to hold long enough as they walk back through E-box. K-Day does best chips in this B site. Audi's going to be in an awkward position. Swinging out. He does get both. Now it's just K-Day trying to fight into this. Takes down Audi, and now the 2 versus 1. Saber 2K.
Leading the 2K.
He is the A defender. They do know that. Walking in. Flash in. Going to let his teammate leave the site. It's going to get real difficult here for Saber 2K. The longer he waits, the longer it takes for them to just set up in positions. And now stomping. They know. They know the setup. It looks like he does too. E-box and B main. He'll swing off that flash. He's got to fight him. K-Day ready for it, and that's match point secured.
Really hard round there for Saber to do much.
Yeah, match and series point, may I say. 12-10. If they win the next 2 rounds, it is a 3-0 sweep for New Mexico.
They win 1 round.
What did I say?
The next 2 rounds.
One of the next 2 rounds.
Vandals needing to win the next 2 rounds if they want to continue their chance at winning this championship.
Yeah. And an opt-out for Loafcat for the first time this half. Going quick towards mid. Going to try to take that window fight. They've already crossed, though. Mexico's loving this, this throw stuff at one side, go to the other side.
They have been playing like that fairly consistently for this whole half.
Yeah. This triple B. It's been kind of working for the Vandals, but now in this awkward late round where there's not a lot of information coming as this A site execute flies in. Audi's going to be late because he has to re-clear middle. Saber 2K on the swing does go down. Now it's just Loafcat in the site with an op. He's able to get one. How much more can he get done? Nothing. JJ takes him down. And on the mid fight, Pablo goes down. 6 HP left for Pigeon. He just has to sit. This lurk kind of makes it very difficult. Audi coming in through storage and a smoke in the face of Chips. They have to go for it. There's no... Oh, wait, actually, Audi comes in through A main, and it's just Audi left. Dink comes through. But he does go down. 13-10, 13-10, 13-11. New Mexico win 3-0. All of them very close games, but they do secure it. Regents 2026 Spring Challenger champions.
Yeah, very well played from New Mexico. Vandals started their comeback 2 maps in a row, just a little bit, was just too little too late.
Yeah, for sure.
Fixed their mistakes at the start of that Anubis map, and I will say they played a great second half of that map.
For sure. Audi trying to keep his team in it there towards the end of Anubis, but it wasn't quite enough. The Vandals do unfortunately lose, not able to defend their championship, not able to get their revenge against New Mexico. So, yeah, there you have it. New Mexico are your Regents champions.
Yeah, and New Mexico, the Vandals' kryptonite
Yep.
in this entire league. Not
Yeah.
able to take them down. And you got to give props to Audi, MVP of kind of the Vandals'
sure.
entire series. Played great.
Did play great. Everybody played pretty well. There was a lot of mistakes, a lot of just little errors that, they happen. You got to be able to bounce back on it, but not today and not this season as this rounds out the end of the 2025-2026 CS season. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say. It's kind of an unfortunate end. Was really hoping to bring home another championship today, but wasn't meant to be. New Mexico taking it. But yeah,
It's unfortunate.
it is
Not a lot you
unfortunate.
can do. Very good games all around. It was a very good season, all things considered.
For sure.
With the only series loss coming from New Mexico.
Yep.
It was a deserved win for New Mexico. They really didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
They kind of just played perfect the way that they needed to play.
for sure.
So, I mean, it was a deserved win. Congrats to New Mexico. All the players on there played phenomenal on all 3 maps.
Yep.
Just wasn't our day. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted
We're
reading
reading chat.
Yeah.
Well, it is. That's where we're gonna call it. It is what it is. Tough fight for the boys, but they're still semi new team. And it's kind of
Mhm.
awkward playing with 2 different rosters at the same time. Our other 2 starters for NECC weren't able to play in Regents League, just because of time constraints and stuff like that. So it is what it is. But the Vandals do end up falling here, 2nd place overall. Can't be mad at 2nd, but not as good of showing as we would have hoped for. So, but other than that, thank you to our sponsors, Monster Energy, Ziply Fiber, and CES. Tune in next week for sure for our full playoff season. CS was a little bit quicker to their grand finals than everyone else, but our ECAC playoff season starts next week for a list of games. Insert list here. I'm not sure what it is, but we got quite a few teams playing. We will be live, I believe, on Monday with Smash. And yeah.
Hopefully some go for gold wins, runs in playoffs. Hopefully we see CS back next semester.
For sure.
Better than ever, working together, and just growing the team as they are. I think that's all we have for today, though. It's been us, Weedles and Sticks.
100
Probably-
years.
100 years.
Alrighty. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Yeah. GG's. Have a good night.
Have a good night.